Damn, y'all feel it? Check it. Ha.
Connected.
Channel switched.
Hello,
Hey, Philip.
everybody. Hey, what's up, Quentin? We're getting into this draft here. Ready to start. It's Tunnel Snakes versus Tango Wango, everybody. It's gonna be a good time. Hopefully, we get started. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I believe Tango Wango had some issues, but they got a stand-in for themselves. That was approved by Cactus, the head potato, chopped potato of this league, so should be good to go. How's it going, Quentin? Are you ready to do some good casting?
I'm excited. We got some bands already coming out for both teams here. Some meta, some not.
Some meta, some not. Mostly meta. Pretty meta bands. Witch Doctor band might be a little less meta. Could be that they just don't like that hero. I don't really know.
10 seconds remaining.
But we're about to get into things.
How often have you seen
Silencer?
I mean, I guess we do kind of have our own meta here in the Trench League, but I feel like Omni Knight hasn't had that much of a presence.
I don't know. I've seen him like once, I think, maybe.
I wonder if Tunnel Snakes has something in mind, or they're just don't want to play against it.
I mean, oh, you mean? Oh yeah, I don't know. It could be that they have something in mind, like a minus armor strat or something like that. But they pick up the silencer immediately, so I don't know if that's the case. An interesting first pick, like it's really good at countering like big team fight heroes or something like Tide or Enigma or something like that. But you know, if you just first pick it like that, it's not like they're gonna pick an Enigma now or somebody. So could be that they're just really comfortable with that hero, or have some strat that revolves around a silencer, or they just wanted to pick it. I don't really know. We're gonna find out. So yeah, immediately Tango Wango picks up that Slarder Lifestealer combo. That's a pretty brutal one. I mean, honestly, Slarder, a great carrier for the Lifestealer. Blink Crush into Infest Bomb is pretty darn ridiculous. Plus, Slarder's just a really good hero right now. Generally, you can play him as a 4 or as a 3. Kind of versatile, but that's a really strong combo right there. And they snap up a Lich. Good here just to help win your lanes, which is gonna be, you know, kind of important, I guess, against this combo. I don't know. Maybe it's just to hear they're comfortable with playing. Yeah, so they ban out the axe from Tango Wango.
I think the Lich is pretty good at kiting the Lifestealer. I mean, of course you do have the enrage and all, but like once that's down, it's still pretty hard. You're fighting Ice Armor, Frost Blast, and to mention that Slaughter and Lifestealer are going to be next to each other. If he doesn't rage immediately, they can just get silenced into the Lich ult, and that could just be detrimental to the team.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah,
and banning the Nyx, because that would be annoying during that team fight.
I think a big thing this game is going to be getting that global silence off before the rage. We'll see for now. So yeah, they go ahead and just going with some standard bans. I see Tunnel Snakes banned out that Nyx. Maybe they're afraid of just getting picked off. They do have some pretty squishy int heroes, so yeah, I can see that being a pretty darn good pick here for Tango Wango. But yeah, right now, neither of these teams really have a definite strat that it looks like they're going to be trying to go for.
Reserve time.
You know, just sort of picking here, seeing where it leads them.
But
we'll
nothing looks too clear yet. We'll see if the next round of picks, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, very excited. So yeah, for those of you who are watching who don't know, how could you not know? But no, I'm just kidding. Trench League, it's a 3K and under tournament. It's a good time. This is the main event now. Tango Wango is the 2nd seed from Group A versus Tunnel Snakes, the 1st seed from Group C, I think. Maybe Tango Wango's Group B. I forget. So that's what the situation is right about now.
Lion ban.
Yeah, a lion ban indeed. It's a pretty strong support, I guess. Not really sure. They're banning quite a bit of AoE stun.
Yeah, they've got something in mind. Maybe they're going for like a cheeky pick, something. I don't want to say it, but like a
A brood
Does Tunnel Snakes play like a brew or a meepo or something like that? Something where AOE disable just is a
Tunnel Snakes
massive pain in your butt.
did you mean brood or brew? Couldn't hear what you said.
Brood.
Okay, brood. I haven't seen Tunnel Snakes play brood, no. Or meepo for that matter. So I don't know. Maybe they're trying to pull something like that out. Or maybe their bans have some other significance that our small minds can't comprehend, but Tango Wango getting into this second picking phase, go for the Jakiro. So this is a lineup that hits towers pretty darn well with the Lifestealer and a Jakiro. Could be that they're looking to group and push early. Could be anything else, but oh man, look at that sexy new model though.
Yeah, beautiful. Time will tell.
Time will tell indeed. Both teams still have quite a bit of reserve time to work with here, so could be a while till we see these picks as they're deciding what strategies they're gonna want to try out. But good deal.
I'm interested to see where Tunnel Snakes is going because at this point it feels very open for them. They can have this silencer as kind of a core silencer or a support, and I wonder where it's going. I think this next pick is gonna give us more information about what they're thinking of, but I think it's just gonna be a good time all around.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's not quite clear to me yet what Tunnel Snakes' general strategy is. I feel like Tango Wango might go for like mid game push or something, but actually go for Magnus, so I think they're just going to be all in on finding Tango Wango, fighting them, and killing them when they try to push in.
That's interesting. They don't have any like big so I think that means that the silencer is going to be a core silencer. It's a bit of a theory, but I think you almost want to pick up some big beefy melee cores when you have that Magnus.
Yeah, to pair with that Empower, you're going to want something like a Juggernaut. I mean, obviously Sven goes well with it if you want to play that hero. So yeah, Warlock, Tango Wango's, they're ready, but
they're ready for the team fight.
If they get off that global silence before Blink Crush or before Lifestealer Rage and the Rock is dropped, I think Tango Wango wins these fights every time that happens, or loses these fights every time this happens.
Yeah, but on the same side, if they crush 3 guys with fatal bonds on them, and then Lifestealer pops out, it's just
Tango Wango's lineup has the possibility to be absolutely devastating, and I think a lot of the power to stop that from happening is resting on the Silencer's shoulders right now.
Yeah, they both have that kind of big anti-initiating hero. They've got the Silencer and the Warlock, and I think it's really going to depending if you can catch that hero in the initial jump. And I think team fights are going to be really interesting because of that. It's going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this for sure. So they're going for their next pickup. Waiting to see what happens. They only have 13 seconds of reserve time left.
Yeah,
running down the clock. Go ahead and go for the Earth Shaker. So man, this team fight from both of these teams is just so strong. But one thing I would notice is that I feel like Tunnel Snakes is a lot more cooldown reliant compared to Tango Wango. Like they have the RP, they have the global silence to an extent, like Echo Slam and Chain Frost too. All big cooldowns that you need these spells to fight. You know, if you're picking these heroes.
So this is interesting.
But one thing I noticed is that, especially in like the Trench League, people have trouble doing would be like just taking advantage of the fact that those spells are down. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's hard to push into them.
Yeah. They ban on an anti-mage. I like that ban, like an empowered anti-mage. Could definitely mess people up if these 4 cores just make space for him and he gets a 30-second Battle Fury, gets empowered, just goes and ruins everybody's day.
So do you think that is going to be a core silencer? With their lanes look a bit weird for Tunnel Snakes.
I think it's going to be a core silencer and a supportive shaker, or maybe like an offlane shaker, Magnus mid, and then some position 1 that they're going to pick. So they pick Slark.
They've got a lot of AoE stun for that. They've got Jakiro, Ice Path, Warlock Rock, and the Crush. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be some fun.
And I'm not really sure.
It's not gonna be an easy Slark game.
I'm not really sure how he stacks up against like the strat that I feel like Tango Wango's gonna go with, which is just like grouping up really. Like Slark just picks people off and kills them, and it's not like the
Tinker.
It's not like the great Tinker blind. He'll be able to dark.
There's just so much
but...
team fight from Tango Wango. That's
so much team fight. Like holy crap, fatal bonds into like Tinker Ags if he gets one with like all the other crap that's gonna be on top of it. It's gonna be pretty ridiculous if they can manage to do so without getting silenced up and RP'd.
And that is something it's kind of scary for Tunnel Snakes. Like they've got like the half baked. It kind of looks like a half baked team fight. It's like it's half there, but like Tango Wango looks like it's gonna fight those fights.
I feel like
I guess once again,
I don't know.
You go.
I think that Tunnel Snakes has a really good team fighting lineup. I think it just depends on who gets the jump, and if, like you said, if Silencers gets caught by that.
10 seconds remaining.
No, I'm excited. I think just based off the draft, what do you think?
Based off the draft, I like Tango Wango's draft a little bit better. I think.
I like it. It kind of pushes the budget, and like if Tunnel Snakes wants to fight, they have the riposte. That's a fancy word for you there.
They have what? I didn't even hear the word. Say it again.
I said riposte.
Riposte. I only know what that is because I played Dark Souls. That's a good game.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, we're going to get into things here very, very shortly. It is Tango Wango versus Tunnel Snakes. It's going to be a good time. It's taking forever. I don't know why. I'm going to change it.
It's strategy time. The new strategy time. Oh, it's so pretty.
Sorry for the terrible frame rate right now. I'm changing this name to Quintiac. Because that's who's casting, not Break the Sky. Alright, we're good to go. I'm still loading in right now. My computer appears to be frozen. I hope this... Okay, finishing loading.
I'm kind of frozen too. Am I based off your camera? I'm not sure how this works.
No, I think you have your own camera. Alright.
Oh, my mouse isn't plugged in. That's my problem.
Okay, well, we're going to start things off here. I'm going to go and introduce the Radiant side. On the side of Tunnel Snakes, we've got your local serial killer. He'll be playing the Magnus today. On the Sluggish Patch Cable, going for that early Poor Man's Shield. But it is going to be a support Earthshaker played by Pseudoloo. Spooky Ghost will be playing the Lich, and Effingham on the Silencer mid.
Oh, hey, it looks like they're invading.
Yeah, they have a smoke on the side on this Lich here on Radiant. But if you want to go ahead and introduce the Dire Heroes while we're waiting for some action to break out.
So, on Tango Wango, we have a pause. We have Yugi on the Life Stealer. MC7 on the Tinker. Lava on the Slardar. The Dick only makes it better on Warlock. And Blind Spot on Jakiro.
So yeah, the Dick only makes it better is their temporary stand-in for this game, as one of their guys just like didn't show up or something like that. But he was approved by Cactus. He doesn't have stand in his name for some reason, even though he said it in Steam, just because I think things are fucked up. It's whatever. So yeah, we're getting right into things. We'll see if they actually go for a smoke. I think they have pretty good first blood potential. Pseudoloo got Fissure. They have quite a bit of damage and slow. If they
one thing concerning about if they do invade is that mean the Lich is going to level. He's not going to get Frost Blast probably if they go for the fight with it.
I mean, if he has to, then he should get it. If that'll get them a first blood, but he should save the point to see if he even needs it. Pseudoloo leading the charge is gonna have his smoke popped, I think, by this lava here who's hiding in the trees. It does pop. He's gonna run right into them. Oh. There's the Slardar. He's getting caught out. Fissure will isolate him from his team, but they can't really get to him. And now Ice Bandits are ravaged on everybody. This is not what they're looking for, but will they find Blind Spot here? Slardar's been isolated from his team by that Fissure, and now he's in a bat. Oh no, poor guy. He gets a 4-man stun, but it's not gonna be enough. And he will go down to your local serial killer. That'll be that first blood. As Magnus just goes in TPs to the top lane. Get there early. All that happened, the Dick only makes it better, went ahead and secured the bounty room.
Good job, Dick.
Good job. Yeah, way to go, Richard. So yeah, let's see. What's this mid lane matchup going to be? It's going to be a Tinker versus Silencer. I think Silencer
Lich did not have to skill. Oh, sorry.
What's a Lich didn't have to skill? Yeah. That's pretty significant.
That's very good for their lanes.
Yeah. As he does take out that initial range creep. I think it's going to be a dual offlane, Jakiro and Slardar. I think both teams are dual laning it for the time being. Pretty common in this league, honestly. But so far, these are just quieting down after that first split. I think it's important that I think the laning phase is going to be pretty important because whoever can like get those blink daggers up like on a Slardar and get some important items like that first, it's a little bit sooner. Is
they're going
a huge opportunity.
Oh no, look, he's getting away there.
Yeah, looks like Sudolu made a move towards MC7 in the mid. Wasn't quite able to get anything off of it.
I think, which lane do you think is gonna have like the most kill potential?
I think that this bottom lane is going to be pretty messy with Slardar, Jakiro, Earthshaker just going to be roaming around towards it, I think, quite often. I think that'll be the most action-y lane. They have kill potential on this Magnus top if he gets greedy. He'd have to get way greedy, they don't have lockdown, and he has Skewer. So I think pretty much bottom's going to be the place to look out for this game.
The Lich isn't. Oh, they just got a ward bottom lane.
They do ward it?
Dyer's ward.
Alright.
Yep, that's gonna be really, really nice.
There is the fissure. Oh, on the wrong side.
Other
However, Lava is. And big
and
two-man crush. We'll keep him alive for now. Fissure just barely off the mark there. What's going on? Looks like mid lane is pretty even. Silencer kind of edging out the Tinker right now. I feel like he probably should be in most cases.
Magnus is retreated to the jungle. I mean, that's such a hard lane to be against the Lifestealer and the Warlock. That's just awful lane to be in.
Yeah.
As a melee hero.
That sounds really tough. Like, I don't think they can kill him, but unless he just like messes up, but I don't think he can really get too much out of it. He's gonna want to get an Iron Talon here shortly. Yeah. In fact, he does buy it.
Do you think the Warlock should be remaining top? Or should he, like, go rotate to help out another lane? Because I think that lane's fairly secure.
I mean, it doesn't look like Slark's really getting that much. I mean, he has decent CS, but it looks like having the Warlock there is definitely helping out their Lifestealer stay on top of the CS. But once Lifestealer gets, like, maybe another couple of levels... Actually, you could probably go now. Go, like, mid, throw out Shadow Words onto the Silencer, help out. Something like that.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Magnus with some Iron Talon gaming.
Yes. Iron Talon gaming indeed. Best kind of Dota 2 is Iron Talon Dota 2.
Extremely exciting.
That first blood, it's been a quiet laning phase. The team's sort of just farming up. Looks like their Lifestealer having a pretty good time here. 21 CS, not even 4 minutes in. He's having a blast. And Pause comes out.
Mid is actually going very even. A lot more than I thought it would be. I thought the Silencer would just push this Tinker out of lane, or fairly hard.
Tinker's caught up. I think that it's going to be pretty darn... Alright, this is the point in the game when we have the inevitable pause that I like to do courier showdowns. I think the Dire Courier is pretty freaking awesome. It's a dog being carried by a cat. That's like amazing.
That one's
However,
really right.
there actually is some action going on in the bottom lane. Lava is trying to get a crush off. Wasn't really able to get anything done. I'll just focus on the Radiant Courier, which is just Venomancer, but that's not nearly as good as Dire's Courier. They win.
I think Dire wins there.
Yeah, Dire the clear victor in the Courier battle. Tango Wango, I should say. I've heard of them by their true names, but yeah,
God-given.
Having a really rough time.
Ooh.
Oh, Lava is in a bit of trouble here. He's very far forward, but actually Spooky Ghost might be the one fighting the dust. Will tick down to that Breathe Fire, or Dual Breath, I mean. As, yeah. Aggression there, paying off. As Tango Wango get themselves on the board.
Good skill. Oh, there's a huge creep wave going in for this.
Your TPs do come in. Maybe trying to get something, yeah, because Blind Spot and Lava, they're rotating in, but the Fissure's there, holding him back. Blind Spot's trapped, but the tower's not aggro to him. He cuts through the trees, he's trying to get out of there. Do they have the pounce? Is it going to hit? It does leash on a Blind Spot. This is looking to be a kill here, ladies and gentlemen, as he will fall the final right click by the patch cable. A little bit of over-aggression there, punished by good TP rotations. Well played. And, yeah. Now Lava's gotta be pretty careful here. If he gets, like, fissured in, he could be in some trouble.
No, but look at the last hit discrepancy now between the safe lanes.
Yeah.
13.
Lifestealer is, 13 ahead. Having a really good time. Patch Cable did get a kill, but Lifestealer is going to be a pain in the butt, especially once Lava gets a blink. I mean, he's just running away. There's no contesting him right now. Magnus just gave up on that lane. Rightly so, I think. Probably pretty tough. But I think now this Warlock does not need to be top, like, at all. It can be pretty much anywhere else. But that's one thing I would remark that they should do differently, is just send that Warlock bottom to help out, or just do anything.
And Shadow Word does so much. He did go back to base.
Ice Path comes out, doesn't quite connect on Spooky Ghost, so we'll be fine for now. And, back to regularly scheduled farming, ladies and gentlemen. Having a good time. Let's see, how's this mid lane going? Still very even. It looks like Silencer to leave for something.
Now, if you're playing offlane Magnus, what boots do you get?
Offlane Magnus? Maybe Arcanes if you need mana. I think Magnus needs the mana. Treads if you're like gonna be the one getting kills in this game, but I think in this game and Lava and Hero, they're making moves on a Spooky Ghost. Man, that damage from Hero is pretty sick. Damage over time. But ooh.
Ooh.
But ooh, nothing's going on. I just felt like saying ooh. Doodaloo's taking some nice harass damage though from the dick, only makes it better. But Superman might look to turn around. The fissure block is there, but MC7, he's there. Oh, the laser almost brings him down, but here's Magnus. Laser and Rocket will take out the Earthshaker. But now looks like the dick only makes it better is in trouble. Yugi has something else to say about that. Your local serial killer in a bit of trouble, getting hit away. There's no shrine for quite a long time, but they might actually turn this on to Yugi. Effingham's in the neighborhood, dealing out tons of damage with his Glaives of Wisdom. One more click might do it, but no, he's gonna walk away.
Cancel the auto attack.
Completely fine.
Animation.
Not even worried about it, and he heals up with that Infest Ball. Back to full.
Bottom lane, they were initiating on Lich, but he hid behind the tower.
Plays
got very little health on the Lich here.
But yeah, it's about 8 minutes in. Lifestealer has a comfortable about 50 CS. Looks like they have rotated this Earthshaker up there to discourage him from CSing as much as possible. It's not going to do all that much, especially since the Warlock's still in the neighborhood if he's needed. Wow. MC7 has a haste rune, might be looking to make a move onto Slark. However, Patch Cable has his level 6, so I think it's going to be very difficult. Throw out the Liquid Fire. Yeah, Ice Path's off the mark. He's going to be fine. Bit low on mana, however. Has enough for a Shadow Dance if needed.
Thanks for that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, that could have been bad. The Lich wasn't there.
I think this is very much benefiting Tango Wing. Well, there's a little bit. I think the Slardar is suffering a little bit in terms of farm. Like, he's still pretty far off from his Blink Dagger, and he was the core in this offlane. Other than that, he's going for it on Spooky Ghost. They stack their stuns not very well, so they're gonna have to get out of there. And now Patch Cable, he's here, ready to revenge. Don't you touch my Lich, he says, but the stun holds two of them back. Good place from Lava, keeping his friend Blind Spot alive. He throws out that Ice Path, but now he's on the run. Juking through the trees, Patch Cable cuts one down. He's gonna be able to find the Jakiro and the as Lava
that was
gets
a good turnaround and rotation by the Magnus.
Yeah.
Secured the kill there. He's got a smoke on the Magnus. It looks like they're trying to do something.
Pretty good. There's not too many people in the neighborhood. Yeah, I say that, like, their lifestealer's getting a whole bunch of farm, but yeah, that Slardar's suffering quite a bit. Forced to go jungle, but doesn't have an Iron Talon yet. That's pretty slow going, for sure. I don't know if he's gonna get an Iron Talon either.
Ooh! Good Ice Path?
Oh, no?
Too far. Do you think this is better for the Dire though? Like stifling the Slark that much? I think that's a trade you want.
I mean, Slark, yeah, they stifled the Slark quite a bit. He did not have a good lane at all. Like, he's got 36 CS, 10 runs in. It's not great by any means. But Slarks usually have bad lanes, like, that's not uncommon for a Slark to have a bad lane, and Slark can easily come back with that. You don't need that many items to just get a pick off turn 2 and just be back in the game.
Oop, top lane.
Oh, top lane, something is happening. Sudaloo, yeah. Looks like he got gone on, baby. Not to kill going the way of Dire. But yeah, while this is happening, how do you think Slark matches up with the Lifestealer? I feel like Slark wins that because you just can't like consistently do damage. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think, but if there's a Basher on the Lifestealer, that could be very bad for the Slark.
Yeah,
if he
I mean
can't
just like in a pure 1v1, like a Basher.
in a pure 1v1, I believe the Slark wins.
The denies are question marks. I just saw a question mark deny.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing.
It's tilting me. That's how good it is.
Alright, that's pretty nice. I like that. It looks like 3 of Tunnel Sinks guys are grouped up. They still have that smoke you mentioned. Not popping it yet. There are no wards to be had. Your local serial killer has an RP ready, so they might look to kill this lava here. Goes in with the charge. Global Silence comes out too, but they're not going to get anything.
Sprinting.
He
was already sprinting, so he already just walked away.
Yeah, that was very bad. Yeah, now Global's down. This is where they're going to want to go. They're TPing in Heroes in.
5 of them. They need to push their Tango.
They find
all 5.
I was saying they should TP in and fight that, but Lifestealer canceled the TP and then they found the Jakiro, so maybe they can't do that now without the Global. But yeah, there is no Global. While this is all going on, Yugi is pushing top, but there is an Earthshaker behind him, plus an RP to contend with. There comes this Fissure, keeping him away from... Oh, he slips through, just barely. Oh, man. They could have killed him there, I think, if they, like... had... Oh, they didn't have mana for RP. Maybe you could have tread switched or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Would have been tough. But, let's see. Lava... I think that this Slardar Blink Dagger is going to be the huge timing. He's just about 1,000 off, a little bit under 1,000 off. So if I was the Tunnel Snakes. Oh, there was a fight in the bottom. Spooky Ghost throws out his ultimate. In fact,
he gets a double.
Yeah, Tango Yugi got a double kill. Good for him. He's getting very big right now. Getting close to a Desolator. He's another 2,600 off that or something like that.
Yeah, he was thinking about an armlet for a bit, but I guess they really just want to knock down those towers. Oh, he does have them.
Yeah, he got Armlet he almost has Armlet Desolator, so he's having a really good time right now. Just getting that double kill there. Meanwhile, Lava's getting aggressive on a Patch Cable. Patch Cable has his Shadow Dance. Isn't going to have to use it, I think. Going to be perfectly fine. Heal up in the trees.
Still just not a fun time for us.
Falls down in the mid lane to Tango Wango MC7. Oh man, that's the power of that Tinker. Does all
if you saw the corpse, you caught the kill. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah. Scary stuff. But yeah, this Tinker has getting close to those boots of travel. It's a bit slow. Once he gets those, once he gets like boots of travel on that hero and Blink on Starter, they're kind of pretty hard to beat.
Pushing just it's just a whole new game.
Yeah, I mean, Tinkers can be everywhere at once if they like take a fight. But, oh, they're going on to Lava. I think they were wanting to slow down his blink timing, but
he's very close.
Yeah, he is.
Deciding not to go for the Iron Talon.
Oh man, if he dies right now, it would be very sad. But it looks like
400 gold.
Blind Spot has a haste turn, is going in. Gets the Ice Path on the Spooky Ghost. This could be a kill. He's slowed up, taking so much damage from this Tinker. Fissure's there, but it doesn't matter. They're trying to turn this around, however. Lava will fall down to Patch Cable. Pop the Macro Pier, but it's not going to do much. And I think that trade is very, very, very worth it for Tunnel Snakes. I mean, the Lich for Slardar is worth it, and then when the Slardar is close to Blink, it's definitely worth it. Magnus is coming in top with an RP, but he's not anywhere close to his Blink Dagger, so not going to be able to catch out that Lifesteal for now. As bottom lane, they have a Tinker and a Jakiro. They just pushed really fast. Throwing out those liquid fires, baby. Real nice. Having a good time. Patch Cable has career. What's he getting? Alright, Patch Cable has a Shadow Blade completed out now, so he's going to be looking to get some pickoffs. But oh, speaking of pickups, Magnus just explodes. Oh man, Max Nuke Tinker is crazy. Has his Boots of Travel completed out now. And Lava's gonna get his Blink Dagger in the jungle here very shortly. So once they do that, I think that it's 100% the play for Tango Wango to just 5-man down like mid or something like that, because they have like the Blink Crush and Fast Bomb and stuff. Slark's only item is a Shadow Blade, which is like you get pickoffs with that item. You can't. That's not good against 5-man at all, and that Slark's not even going to get worth out of that item, value out of that item. I think. Oh, he's trying to Shadow Blade into all of them. I think he's going to go for Blind Spot now, but that's pretty ballsy. He's able to blow him up immediately. Put that Global Silence on top. Now it looks like Lifesteal is actually going to be in trouble. He's getting silenced up again. Didn't quite have it, and now it's going to be time for him to try to Armlet Toggle. He goes for it, but isn't able to. That was their opportunity. They were able to see. It was on cooldown. Bob was actually going forward onto Spooky Ghost, but the big Chain Frost is going to bring him down. Spooky Ghost pops him.
That's a farming literal too.
Lava had the blink now. But Patch Cable says, no way, Jose, we're 5-man enough. You can't 5-man, that's what we're doing. However, Global Silence is down. And yeah, Tinker's there.
Oh, he got the stun on the side.
Their D push is huge. And now the Rock comes out onto 2. Pseudoloo's in a bit of trouble here, trying to make his way out of there. And do they have the ability to catch them? Effingham goes for the TP out. Do they have an Ice Path? They have it. Do they get it off? They don't. Oh, no. And now, trying up immediately from Radiant, but I think it's time to 5-man. They need this Slarder here. Slarder TP top, Slarder TP top. Get ready for like a Blink Bomb or something. Now Patch Cable, he's showing off his new fangled thing. Yeah. Immediately taking out that Tinker from the fight. That's absolutely humongous as here comes the Echo Slam onto everybody. Your local serial killer. Popped RP at some point, but yeah, they're going to be able to win that fight. Looks like I'm going to trade this Slark for both those heroes.
Oh, the Earthshaker goes down.
He did, in fact. And now Yugi's actually here.
Yeah, Lifesteal
ready to bring down this Magnus. Completely slow.
He's hungry.
No chance for survival on the Magnus. That's a triple kill for Yugi as they turn it around.
Lich almost died from the Fatal Bond.
Yeah. Pretty huge, and now they're going to be able to... now they're going to be able to push tower. I would have loved to see Lava TP top like a long time ago, because he's had his Blink Dagger for a few minutes now. They just TP'd him top and like tried to get the initiations themselves. They wouldn't have even lost the Tinker there.
No, I think that would have been really good. Blink and Veil.
I mean, they still won the fight though, so it worked. Whatever.
Uh-oh, look. Earthshaker's coming from behind. Slark's coming from behind.
They're gonna maybe see this courier now. They don't quite get it, but now Slark, Patch Cable's here, ready to go on to Blind Spot. Are they gonna be able to do so? He will fall down to that Dark Pack finally, and now Yugi's on the run. Pops the Rage. Gonna get out of there. Now, there's the Blink Crush. He connects onto Patch Cable. Shield's in a bit of trouble. Global Silence will come out, preventing any further aggression. And now Yugi, he's in some trouble. Pops up. There's the Infest Bomb, but oh, big Chain Frost doing a whole lot of work. Everybody's so low. Yugi doing what he can, but he's just gotta maybe be able to bring down Effingham with his life. He does it, but
I feel like Tinker could have done a lot. He didn't like at the end of that fight there. He could have finished off a couple of guys, but he just didn't throw rockets. I mean, it was off cooldown, but he didn't refresh.
I was saying before doing the draft that looks like they're going on
another
Blind Spot
fight
now.
Jeez.
People is for
This guy's
stuff.
got balls.
Yeah, he
I
sure
think
does.
he's very bad. Yeah.
Balls do not pay off. Sometimes they do. But no, I was saying something about how I think it would be important to get off the Fatal Bonds, or to get off the Global Silence before Rage, but like it pierces spell immunity, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, were they silenced during that last fight when the Lifestealer died?
I was just pointing out something that I said that was incorrect during the draft.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's a good
I just
point.
like thought, wait a minute, that's not true. Oh man, Dick only makes it better. Has 5 Sentry Wards. Goes ahead and blocks up one camp. Puts another down. He's just putting them everywhere. I don't know.
Didn't block that camp.
I think he's just looking for wards that might be up there, but there are none there.
No, it's on the high ground position where the tower is.
Now, yeah, they're grouping up as 5 again. They have all their ults. They have their Blink Daggers. However, Magnus has one of his own, so I think they can defend this if they choose to do so. The scan will catch out Patch Cable. Now he's Shadow Bladed in. Might find Lava here. That would be big to take him out, but the Lifestealer's inside him now. They get a big Blink Crush. But, oh, there's the Fissure coming out. Patch Cable's in the midst of it. There's Echo Slime doing quite a bit of work, but they're immediately going to blow up this Patch Cable. No, he pops his his Shadow Dance. Get out of there.
Frost Blast!
Yeah, Frost Blast brings down Blind Spike, but Yugi, he's no worse for wear. Gonna be completely fine. That Macropyre's there, and here comes Tinker, ready to just say, hey, yeah, we're gonna take your tower, ladies and gentlemen.
That was cool, but back to the grind.
There's Magnus. Magnus just wasn't. Magnus was there. They were all grouped up for a perfect RP at one point in that fight. Magnus just wasn't at that fight.
They've got their positioning.
They still are, but okay, Magnus now is TPing in. But I think they're just gonna bring down this tower now. I mean, they traded pretty evenly. Earthshaker for Jakir and got a tower off of it. Plus now they're just shrining up. I think maybe not.
I think Radiant could have taken that fight.
I mean, if they had the Magnus there, but Magnus was off somewhere else. So I guess he didn't have a TP or something. I didn't really see. Maybe he was on cooldown. I don't know. But
got envied.
Yeah, that could have been very dangerous, but now Global's up, RP's up. I think that Dire is not going to really want to fight until those are down. They can't really force any objectives anymore. As looks like Patch Cable, yeah, Tunnel Snakes is smoked up. The smoke didn't actually connect on the Earthshaker, so he's going in the back. But they have all their spells. Oh, and they find lava immediately. Pounce off onto him. He's just gonna drop immediately. Now this is their time. I would go push mid or just go find more. They have vision on the blind spot.
Earthshaker is gonna have his dagger and 10 gold.
Oh, Earthshaker Blink's gonna be pretty significant as well.
Yeah, I think Tango and Wango can need to push the budget.
Well, they had all their ults up and didn't have to commit any of them for that Slaughter kill, but weren't actually able to get anything off of it. Slaughter's going to be up again, and I mean now they're grouping for a push top, but it took them quite a while to do that. So, I think Dire might be able to mount a defense if they choose to do so, and I think they will because Slaughter's TPing in. They have a blink, I kind of like blink secured back or something. He's turning forward very aggressively. His stun's off the mark, but he's not scared. He keeps on going, blinks forward, but now, yeah, he's in the very wrong neighborhood. Taking quite a bit of damage here. Fissure's there, blocking him up. Meanwhile, Tinker actually fell in the back lines, and Global Silence is used. There's no way they can contest this tower because Patch Cable, he's doing his work on a blind spot. That's a 3-for-0, and this tower is not long for this world, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, it will go down.
Why do you think that happened?
What?
I feel like the Dire had the opportunity to mount defense. Like everybody had TPs, but the Lifestealer didn't go.
I guess a miscommunication there. Not really sure, but they're not exactly split pushing. I feel like they could just split push in and do some nice damage on this tower bottom, but instead I think this tower's just going up without really any downside to it. You know, they're not giving anything up. And they like TP'd a few heroes to fight it, but that's not gonna work. Especially when they had all the ults up on Tunnel Snakes, so
now this is a best of 3, right?
Tinker pushed in the lane, but on those creeps, it's whatever. Yeah, things not looking to be in the favor of Tango Wango right now. If you look at the gold graph, it was about 200 gold in their advantage, but off the last couple of fights, it's just rocketed up towards Tunnel Snakes. 2,000 gold advantage right now. Not that huge, but 6k-ish experience advantage is a bit more significant, I think. So yeah. Things are looking a little bit bad. I mean, Tango Wango, they have plenty of opportunities to fight this. I mean, however, they popped Global Silence. Really, I feel like it would have been good for Tango Wango to do something kind of aggressive during that time if they could.
They've only really got RP and Frost. What's that spell? Frost Orb?
Frost Blast? Wait.
Chain Frost.
Chain Frost, baby. Yeah, that's it.
Frost something like it.
It's a Frost spell. I mean, they can still, Radiant can still fight though, I think, without the global right now. Just because Patch Cable is quite strong. Got a Echo Saber Basher Shadow Blade 25 minutes in. He just blows up whichever support he decides to go on, pretty much.
Oh, there's a lifesteal bomb in lava, but he's on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah, there's nobody there. I think they're looking to fight. In fact,
nope,
yeah,
they are.
They've TP'd 3 tiers bottom. And
well, the killer's just chilling out mid. No, he was getting 12. He was getting 12.
Yeah, no.
That's.
Oh, and there's the blink forward. It goes. They immediately blow. Oh, they don't quite get patch cable though. He gets it off, and now the follow-up global silence. They're trying to get things done. Sudolu, he's pretty far up, but now Yugi trying to become a man. The rock is dropped. It connects on everybody, but RP, it's only on the Warlock, and he's already used his spell. That's not the RP you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen. The Chain Frost is doing a lot of work, however. Dire looking to go. Patch Cable's back. He's full health again, trying to do what he can, but he's got no Shadow Dance, and he's getting gone on. The stun will bring him down. Now Sudolu will fall. Everybody on Dire is so low. Effing him, trying to do what he can, but he gets stunned up. I think the Dick Makes It Better is going to be very dead, and so is Blind Spot. So that ended up just being a 4 for 4. That looked so good, but then they just fed 2 heroes to Silencer.
Yeah, Silencer just got. It's like, I'll take the intelligence.
I guess I'll kill you if you want. That's a 4 for 4 there. That RP was not great.
The Lifestealer
it was a solo RP on the... Sorry, say again?
The Lifestealer did get out, and that's good, because he's the highest net worth on the Dire, so like, they don't want to show him that death.
Yeah, it was like a solo RP on the Warlock, who had already used his ult. Like, I think he had used Fatal Bonds too, so...
That's unfortunate. You know, it's so much harder in the fight to actually, like, get out those spells. The RP and stuff. Get out on a good target when all that stuff was going on. That was a hectic fight.
Oh man, Tinker farming ancients. You can do that again. Praise be. Praise be. But yeah, that was a pretty even fight, but that was kind of an edge to Tango Wango, I think.
Did you see the net worth change?
And it changed a little bit towards Tango Wango at the end of when everything was said and done.
Cool.
Cool. Alright, but Patch Cable actually going for a butterfly now. Pretty huge item for him.
I do think that Dire should be pushing now. They're just kind of farming, but like, look what's up.
I mean, Global's down.
Chain Frost.
I mean, but yeah, both those spells are up in 5 seconds actually.
Oh, they're all up. Okay, yeah.
All these spells are up now. I don't think they really could have pushed. I mean, they could have pressured definitely a little bit more after that fight. Once they're all up, they're pretty much almost ready to fight again. Like, their only cooldown is Rock, really. Which, still not up, actually. But they could have definitely, like...
Oh, they're smoked up, and they're walking... They can walk right
into us. This is definitely going to be team fight here. Scan doesn't quite find anybody, but they're going to go up. Smoke, it will break on Sudolu, but there's the stun. He doesn't get the rage off, and now there's a global silence on everybody. If they bring down this Lifestealer immediately, this could be a terrible fight for them. He will fall. They still have the RP. Now Blind Spot, he's in trouble. He gets leashed up now, trying to do what he can to stay alive. Throws down that Magnifier, which is doing quite a bit of damage there, but it's not nearly enough, of course. And we'll see.
Just go Shrine and push.
Yeah, I don't think they even really need to Shrine that much. They don't really have great sustain or anything, but...
Yeah, I'm worried about the Magnus, so he's just TPing to mid.
Well, they're gonna push as much as they can. They have Slark. Slark hits buildings alright, I guess. Yeah, especially when he has power on him. Some nice items. But yeah, they're gonna be able to bring down this tower. That's good, you know. They want to fight, actually able to get an objective off of it. Pretty significant for them.
Objective? That wasn't funny.
I didn't hear what you said, so...
Oh, nothing. No, Radiant doesn't have much in terms of vision, it looks like. Maybe I just can't see very well.
I mean, they have one super defensive ward, but I don't think Tango Wango's even been in that region of the map yet this game. I'm not sure what that ward's really gonna do. But yeah, they're kind of running blind right now. So far they've been able to make it work, but it's a little bit dangerous. So they're just pushing into this tower, but they have no clue where the Tango Wango is. And they don't have global silence. So I think this is Tango Wango's time to fight. If they just like ran there and punished like immediately and decisively, I think they could have
And double damage from the life stealer. Just hop in the slider.
Yeah.
Roll over.
I mean, if they just go for, just like smoke up, do something. All that thing, well, like Volva's gonna be up again by the time they can organize themselves. But if they had just done that, that could have been good for them.
It's like they want to out farm them, but I think Radiant has like the better late game.
It's close. Slark's really good late game. With the Magnus helping him out and powering him, yeah, I think.
Yeah, it makes him really good. Lifestealer kind of falls off a bit, but you do have a BKB piercing teamfight stun.
Yeah, I mean once you get BKBs up as well, the Tinker's gonna be less of a threat. I mean, he's still a threat, of course, but he's gonna be less. So yeah, I feel like I feel like Tango Wango is not gonna could be on the aggressive when like these ults are down.
There's smokes again. It's gonna pop. Oh.
Consistently tunnel snakes who are making these aggressive moves. They charge forward into the jungle. They're gonna find this block immediately, and global or some sort of silence gets dropped. I guess it was global. I didn't hear it.
No, yeah, they dropped it. No time to drop the rock there.
There's no rock. There's no nothing. They can easily take this tower. I think. Tinker can spam out March the machines and rockets all he wants.
He's just using rockets. I think he gets to do March. Oh,
I mean the creeps.
Earthshaker blinks into the trees.
They're a little bit afraid of like a blink crush, but Yugi's not inside of lava, so they don't know that of course. But there's the charge for it. Blind spot. He gets a little bit out of position there. Will be taken out easily, and the tower falls promptly afterward.
Poor Earthshaker was struggling in the trees there for like 20 seconds. He blinked in and then force-staffed, but he was still in the tree line, so he's just kind of chilling. That's unfortunate, but I mean, it's working out alright for him. New meta.
New meta. There still is an RP to work with as your local serial killer positions himself in the trees. They need a crazy big blink crush with the infest bomb, and it will come out onto Patch Cable, but he gets the shadow dance off in time, and now there's the RP. It goes on to everybody, and this is a complete disaster for Tango Wango. Absolutely.
Now, here's one thing I thought of earlier that is crazy. You can put Cleave onto the Earthshaker, and he can enchant Totem for 400 damage. And that's you can do crazy damage with that.
Yeah.
If he built right click, but I can dream. But he hits the tower so hard.
Yeah.
Like he took a chunk out of that tower.
There's another here too. I feel like just when this Tunnel Snakes lineup is grouping up to push, for Tango, it just really hasn't like made that much of an effort to like contest it. And they've like rotated heroes there, but they just sort of stand around and watch and then get picked off. Like at least just go split push or something if you're gonna do that. I don't know.
And Tinker can't really. He doesn't really have much for items. He's got Aether Lens and he's going Dagon. I feel like Ags could be really good this game. Just blind the whole team because they've got a lot of right click.
Ags would be so good with like Fatal Bonds. Just do so much damage.
Yeah. I think. Oh, if he blinks into the secret shop, he'd get the courier. Oh no, it's leaving.
And I think you need a Hex this game too, just because, like, we thought that they had nice control for the Slark, but they haven't had enough yet this game. They haven't been able to. Hanging out with this Earthshaker was, but he's long gone. They don't waste all their time.
The creeps are pushing in the top lane, which is good for Tango Wango.
That is nice, and in fact they popped the glyph. Tinker's gonna be able to secure that tower, so yeah, that's a good thing for them. I mean, Radiant grouped up bottom, they were able to actually get a tower off of it. I think they forced Sudaloo to TP back, maybe? I didn't see. So yeah, that just stopped their aggression right there. Hold on, I'm gonna put on push to talk because we have some boiling water here. Just a second, apologies for the bad frame rate.
Boiling water, import of a very important.
I don't know how to put on push to talk, so I'm sorry for the loud background noise.
It's not too bad.
Alrighty, well, back into this game.
What's the net worth at? I can't see the graph.
Press F6. It's about 12,000 in the favor of Tunnel Snakes, who, by the way, is smoked up, getting ready to go get something done here. Scan comes out, they don't see anybody, and I don't think they're gonna find anybody, but no, Lava, he's coming up. Him trying to go farm that creep camp, he'll pay with his life. Or will he? He's actually getting away pretty nicely. He's gonna be fine with 4 steps and all that save, and now that's Global Silence used. This is their time to strike. Go counter smoke up, go kill them. Do it, I guarantee it, they're grouped up. This is your chance to strike.
They're trying real hard.
They have a smoke on Jakiro. They need just a little bit more. Lava's in. There they go. They're smoked up. They have the lifesteal in the lava. I don't know why my frame rate's so terrible right now. It's like 20.
If they jump onto this Slark, I mean, he's got 2 ultimate orbs since or 3 ultimate orbs since the last time, but they can still do a lot.
They're drawing on the map, and the line they draw. Oh yeah, the scan comes out. They know the silencer's there. This should be a dead silencer.
And the courier. I mean,
getting ready. Oh,
something.
Yeah, they see the courier. I would just ignore it. Go blink stun the silencer. Oh, no! It's so sad. Come on, you can get it. You can get it.
Oh, he's going the wrong way.
Oh no, he just gets 4 stepped out. Oh. Yeah, crush doesn't happen. Oh no. And that was their chance to strike, and now it's pretty much gone. I mean, they have another 60 seconds until Global's off, but now the jig is up. Radiant knows that they were on the prowl. I think they knew it anyway. And
yeah, they were rotating back.
Now Patch Cable has a double damage rate. But why is my frame rate so bad? Makes sense to me. I get 100 frame rate in this game unless I actually need to have good frame rate.
Maybe like try alt tabbing again.
Okay, I'll try alt tabbing.
Oh dude, I've got no idea. Don't trust me.
It's whatever. The way it goes sometimes, I guess. Apologies for that.
A big lemon has been drawn on the left, or map for the Radiant side.
The lemons are nice. Maybe, I don't know what that lemon means, maybe. This is just so sad because Radiant has superior, is controlling the map better. But they don't have a single observer ward placed anywhere on the map. It just makes me so sad. I don't know. How do they do
Lich he plays a sentry.
Okay, there's an obs, but I don't know.
Where are their wards? Is it just in the base? Can't check.
It doesn't show me how many are in the shop. I don't know. Do they have much? I don't know. Yeah, they have they have 7 sentries in the base. But whatever.
Evan.
Patch Cable is shadow bladed up. He's on the prowl. He's gonna get some kind of kill. Never mind. He changed his mind.
Actually, loaded orb on the Magnus, by the way. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Patch Cable actually opted to go for that Scotty instead of a butterfly. I like that. I mean, they can't kill him as it is, and he's doing plenty of damage. And now they couldn't kill him before Scotty. I don't think their chances of killing him now are that high. Honestly.
These guys are pinging out for a ward, but there's no ward. Just support things.
He's empowered and everything. Look at how hard he hits.
Oh yes, these stacks are beautiful.
There's nothing they can do. They needed to take advantage of that global silence being wasted, but just weren't quite able to get that jump. Game is hard. Very unfortunate. Now, Patch Cable or Tunnel Snakes immediately after that power dies, just keep everybody to roach. And I mean, Dire are aware of this. I think they saw it with that ward, maybe? Oh, no, Dire don't know. Never mind. Oh, yeah.
After this, I think they can just march down mid, take that tower.
Yeah, with an Aegis on the Slark, I mean, you just have to kill the entire enemy team, but, while you're trying to do that, I feel like Slark just kills you. With people controlled up by global silence and RP and stuff. Slark empowered.
Out of habit, I was about to ping up the time that they picked up the Aegis. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's not the best.
Not the best. Nice.
Slark is going for the BKB, and then he has a BKB. I think he's just they can't stop. I mean, the lifesteal is going to do a lot, but I think kind of almost missed the time that he's kind of. I mean, not that things fall off, but he's really strong. for like a segment of time, and like they've almost missed that a bit.
Yeah, relative to pretty much all of the dire heroes, he was super strong after that lane ended because he had like Desolator armlet really quickly. But
He practically free farmed.
like at that time, there was if Slaughter had just got his blink a little bit faster, or just TP top a little bit faster for that fight, they would have absolutely dominated that. And then like I think Slark wouldn't have gotten this big. I don't know. Just barely missed the timing because like.
Not that the game's over. I think they can really turn it back. And
They can
like
turn
a
it
good
back
fight.
if they.
High ground is gonna be something else. Like
Yeah.
Hero's great at defending, Tinker's great at defending.
They don't take high ground that well, this Snow Snake's lineup. I mean, yeah, it's a macro pair, dropped out, put his zones in a little bit.
I feel like they can contest here. Like if they
Yeah, there we go, there's a blink push,
like
but
that,
come on, the Infest Bomb's gonna have to be there, but no, Slaughter's just
he
stunned up.
didn't jump. Yeah.
Yeah, Patch Cable, he's not
I mean,
gonna
I
fall
guess
down,
he's
and
got
now
Aegis,
Global
so-
Silence onto everybody on top of the Chain Frost coming out, holding them back, and Radiant's gonna be able to get out of there without any casualties. Didn't get any turnaround kills. Actually, yeah, that is significant. They popped Global and wasn't able to actually kill any of these defenders here. But Patch Cable is still
That's rough,
relatively healthy, so with the Aegis, of course. So yeah, that's the tower dropped down now. Ooh, they find this Shakira with the Rod of Atos. He gets 4-staffed out of there. There's a stun onto 3, but they don't quite have the follow-up for it. Now Patch Cable, he's just charging forward. He's doing what he wants. There goes the RP. It only connects onto the Slaughter. Now your local serial killer, he should be punished for his sins right now, will fall down, and now Ice Path onto 2. Holding these guys in place. Big stun forward, and now Lava is just controlling the backlines. Patch Cable is going to have to make his way out of there. Is he in trouble here? He has that Shadow Blade. The dust isn't quite on the mark. They should just settle for Lich right now. You're not going to kill this
No,
Slaughter
they
twice.
got the dust on the start.
Maybe it did, and now they
But
find
yeah,
it.
the silencer's a better point. Just screw you bash coming out from the Slaughter.
Yeah, Spooky Ghost is in trouble. Slaughter has
Yeah,
a
he's not
blink.
making it out of here. Sadly.
They were able to get only the range tracks for that, and I think that fight was very nice for Tango Wango. Immediately, Yugi using this opportunity. Go mid, go mid. Tinker.
Now Slark did not lose Aegis, but it's gonna expire in 2 minutes. So that's mediocre. He does have a Black King bar now, which is gonna be big, and he's 25.
Yeah, I think that Team Tunnel Snakes just like they committed that Magnus too far. He was like almost at their fountain when he RP'd, and there was gonna be no follow up to that. The rest of his team wasn't there, right? Oh,
Like
poor
just
Lava.
right there. Oh no.
And then it only connected on the Slaughter, and he just died immediately afterward. And I think
He didn't
that was
stun. He just doesn't stun. Oh, there's the turnaround.
this could be pretty big. Patch Cable still has that Aegis for a little while. I mean,
The blind is
but he's
doing
charging
tons of
forward.
work.
Sorry for the observing. Look forward. Can he find a bash or something like that? Oh no! If they catch out this life, so it's gonna be huge. Pops his rage, trying to make his way out of there. Maelstrom, it's doing nothing pretty much. But now he mans up. He says, "Patch Cable, you can't kill me." Yes, you can. Oh no! Patch Cable. Oh my God.
Oh, the Tango!
Away. Oh, holy crap, he lives. But no, there's the big Chain Frost. It's going to be doing a whole lot of damage. It bounces to
Jump to the
Yugi.
creeps.
Doesn't bring him down, but the fissure does. Oh, this is absolutely terrible. And now Lava's in trouble. He gets the...
Oh, good stuff.
Gets the stun, but it's going to be...
He's got blink. He's got blink.
Just a matter of time. Can he juke his way through the trees? There's no TP scroll, however. He sprinted up, goes right past the Earthshaker. Has blink in 5 seconds. Could it work? Oh, is it in 3, 2? No. First stop wouldn't have saved him, even though... Oh, nice. Hard. And now...
That was really cool if he dodged the enchant totem with the 4-step, or the enchant totem head.
That would have been...
What do you think about the Mjolnir on Lifestealer?
Oh, Aegis is
Oh,
out.
Aegis flamed.
I don't know if that's the thing that you want to have. Like, he's getting AC now. It would have been nice. A blind spot. You're not... That's not where you need to be, my friend. He's dead. Same so with Warlock.
Kind of eaten, and... Oh, yeah, that's a rock. I think that's almost... I don't want to say it's GG, but, like, it looks... They can take mid-reps here.
Very difficult. I mean, they don't have buyback on Warlock. He's going to be dead for 60 seconds. I don't think they can fight without Warlock. Fatal Bonds rock.
The meme build on the Earthshaker, I love it.
As that
Yeah,
actually
no, they're
laid
gonna
it up.
take 2 racks here.
Kablooey! Alright, Tinker's here, spamming out rockets. Get an Ags, that would be nice. Buy an Ags, you dickhead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a dickhead. Forgive me if you ever watch this. Ooh, they're going for this bottom racks, and they don't have the creeps in the base.
Honestly, I think the like bouncing laser would have been huge in this game.
Well, like with Fatal Bonds, especially, just those two things work so well together.
I mean, like, yeah, the Dagon did a lot of damage in one of those fights, but like, it's only made in like I've only seen it been used a couple of times where it made a difference, where something else wouldn't have been nice.
And they could just have defended high ground so easily with that.
It's so hard to push into that. Not fun.
Not fun.
Meanwhile, this Slark is just getting fat. He's on his way to a...
He keeps queuing up to buy a butterfly, and I'm like, alright, Slark's getting a butterfly next. Then he just buys something else. Yeah, it does have a BKB though now, so he's just not gonna die, I think. I mean, unless he just misplays.
There is a basher on the Life Stealer, which I feel like may have been better this game than the Mjolnir, because I feel like the Mjolnir hasn't done that much work. Yeah, maybe it's accelerated his farm a bit, but I don't know. Yeah, I've got faith in. Oh, he just popped rage. He just popped rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on it for the time. I think that
they could have punished there.
Maybe.
Oh, and they might. They very well might. Oh
no, they don't have heroes.
Just too much.
I think it would be wise to just wait out this Roche. It'll be up in like a minute. I think it could be up in a minute. Not sure at that time. Yeah, a minute at the earliest.
I'm just waiting for the Space Jam Earthshaker to come in here.
That's fun. I want to see it. Boom, baby.
Come on, it's fine.
And welcome to the jam. All right.
Well, can you use items when you're flying? I don't think so.
I don't know. Oop.
Maybe
bottom lane. Oh, they almost found out Tinker. That could have been bad. I mean, let's talk about buybacks. I think that's important. Where the hell is buybacks? Buyback status. So, they only have 2 buybacks on Diary right now. If they lose a fight, the game's just over. And they've been losing fights quite a bit. They have to
pretty dire.
These guys need to save her buyback. Like, this Warlock needs it so bad. The hero, it's kind of whatever. Nice to have, but...
Oh, okay, they're ready for the bomb. They saw it coming though. They're just backing off. I mean, they can. They can all day.
Yeah.
Fox got big walls.
Load up. This could be the time to go forward onto him, but no, he immediately dark packs off the stun with the BKB. He's going complete man mode, and there's the RP on everybody. On top of the Echo Slam, this is looking to be a total disaster. They're going to be able to bring down Yugi now. He has buyback along with his buddy Slark, but they're hitting away at the Vrax now. Lava with the stun, and now there's the Rock actually on everybody, doing a whole bunch of damage. This could be the fight they're looking for. RP's down with Global Silence as well. Double kill for your Silencer, however, and now the serial killer will be the lamb on the chopping block. The next on the top. I don't even know.
If they TP it to the... Oh,
there's the stun. Goes forward onto Lich. He's going to drop down very low, but I think Slarter's just going to be completely punished for this. And now on the back line, Yugi, he's trying to man up. He can't do that. This is terrible. There's no life steal for 100 seconds. There's nobody. GG should be called in. In fact, it will be by MC7. That's game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Goes the way of Tunnel Snakes. Yeah, pretty handily. Well played to them. Congratulations. It's a best of 3 series. We'll see if Tango Wango are able to even it out or not. I don't know.
What do you think that boils down to?
I think that boils down to they didn't. Hold on. I feel like when they got like that Slaughter Blink Dagger and Yugi was so big, for like a good 2 minutes, that Slaughter just like stayed bottom and didn't come fight. And like a fight happened.
They kind of missed their timings.
A fight happened and they like traded it evenly, but then by that point like Magnus got a Blink Dagger, Effingham got really big, Slark had a bunch of items the whole time. And like if they just like went there, I feel like they could have absolutely wrecked that fight just with that surprise Slardar Blink Dagger, but there was like no surprise reveal of it. They never got anything done with it, really. I mean, they got stuff done with it, but never like... I mean, I think there was a time when they were definitely stronger, but they didn't really capitalize off of it as they should have. That's my analysis.
I think that was the main mistake. I agree with you there.
Well, I've been Pippy Man. Joining me was Quintiac.
You did it.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back to give you the next game in this series. Eventually, get the bracket later. Alright, Wait, shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking. They can't hear you, but they can't hear me, so I'm muting you. I'm just... Alright, you're muted. And... music is back. Alright, so that was good. Yeah, it was a good time for me. But... yeah, it was all good. Nice job. So yeah, I basically muted you because if you talk, they can hear you, but I have my mic muted. But I can't, like, mute individual things like TeamSpeak. Oh shit, my mic's not muted. Hi, stream. How's... sorry about that. Okay, I think everything's set up now. Can you hear me, Quentin?
Yes, I can.
Alright. I hope the stream can hear me. Gosh, I'm in here again and my frame rate's terrible. I don't understand. Whatever, we're getting back into things. This is game 2 of Tunnel Snakes versus Tango Wango. We're switching around the sides and stuff. Those of you just joining, Tunnel Snakes took game 1 in pretty convincing fashion. It was a good time. I think we all had a whole lot of fun. But yeah, it's time for game 2. We'll see if Tango Wango can take this to a game 3. Looks like they banned out the Earthshaker and the Slaughter from last game. And Tango Wango themselves. Last time Tunnel Snakes first picked Silencer. This time Tango Wango does it. I don't know. Do you Silencer hero you're first picking now? I don't know anything about Dota. What do you think about that, Quentin?
Good point. It's alright. It's certainly not impossible to play around. You just kind of don't pick many massive teamfight heroes. Like a disruptor.
Yeah, I was literally about to say. Wait.
Monkey King.
Oh, okay.
They open with Disruptor Monkey King. Monkey King is a hero we've seen once before in this tournament. It was played as a core. I don't remember by what team, but it failed miserably. This core monkey.
I think support monkey is where the money's at. I think it's just the vision is just so cool. Nice.
I believe that you're correct there. I'm eating a blueberry scone. Sorry, that's not relevant, but any things Tango Wango pick up that Centaur Warrunner. Very good here this patch. With the Stampede ads, it's so nice. See all that cash money.
I like it with the Silencer and the Centaur. Basically, you just silence and then you Centaur Stampede, and it's like one of the scenes in like the movies where like the invaders like are chasing after the villagers, and like, you just can't do anything. You don't want to man up against that because it's one they take 50% damage or 40% damage, and
yeah, I mean it's also it's a half man, half horse with horns. Like, what do you even? There's no counterplay to that.
There's no counterplay.
There's no counterplay to that. There's just no counterplay.
But Shadow Blade.
Also, I feel like Disruptor's just not a hero when Global Silence is out. Monkey King's like not that much of a hero either, just because if it's a support Monkey King anyway, like he has Jingu Mastery regardless, but whatever.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you're not. It's not. You don't really want to be in the front lines like man fighting. You want to be in the trees, or you just want to be like elusive, like taking those hits that you can and like just jumping around, being a massive dick.
Mm-hmm. With Global Silence, you really can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that Silencer pick. That's the danger with picking it first, is that like the heroes aren't like countered that much by Global. I mean, Global, let's be honest, counters pretty much everybody, but
anti-fun hero.
The danger you run is people just pick heroes that can kind of play around that and still do well while Global Silence is there. However,
I think the part that's going to hurt the most out of the Silencer is that when he silences, you're not going to be able to use Mischief on the Monkey King. So you're not going to be able to turn into into a tree, and that's just game losing, honestly.
That's just game losing because
Reserve time.
You can turn into like a little courier, and even though Tunnel Snakes' courier isn't that good, that's just like the coolest thing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Their courier isn't as good.
It gives you like some move speed if you don't have boots. That's just game winning right there. No.
One thing about Monkey King is his ult isn't shown in the player skills because it can only show 5 since he's got 6. It doesn't show his ulti.
His ult
Yeah, his ult. I mean, honestly, it is.
Yeah, it's the best. It's his best spell for sure. Like, there's just no counterplay to it, you know. Like, all of a sudden there's a monkey there, then all of a sudden there's just a bunch of trees. What do you do against that?
Omni Knight.
Oh, tell me. Oh, Omni Knight pickup. We were just talking about how we haven't seen that here this game. But there he is. He was just a good hero in general, especially against like heavy physical damage lineups.
I feel like, I mean, at this point, the Silencer still kind of counters the Omni Knight with the Centaur too, because like you just blink onto him, you kill the Omni Knight because he's silenced, and then goodbye.
Luna.
Like, what do you do?
Goodbye now.
Radiant
Thanks for
That-
stopping by.
Like, if you get Guardian Greaves, that's a whole different story, but, because you can purge up the silence and then you can actually do things, but
Now,
it's
do you think-
scary. With the Luna too? Like, Luna running at you, max move speed, over cliffs. This
10
is...
seconds remaining.
I like what Tango Wango's putting down.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it from Tunnel 6 yet. They haven't picked, like, many cores.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Is that
Maybe
Monkey
this
King
is an
core then?
off-lane Omni Knight, and like, or maybe it's a support Omni Knight and a Monkey King core in some core. They pick out the
Somebody
OD.
tells me it's offlane.
Dire team.
I feel like it's an offlane Omni Knight.
OD's pretty good. Like, none of these heroes except for Silencer have that good int. What's Centaur's int gain? Does it show? No, it doesn't.
Gotta be trash. I mean, look at the guy. He doesn't look like a
He doesn't
scholar.
look, like look at his stupid face. Like,
remaining.
he doesn't even have pupil. He just has this empty look.
5 seconds remaining.
Like,
Oh yeah, that is.
he looks
disgusting,
vaguely
actually.
mad. It looks like somebody just held out like a spoonful of like cow manure under his nose, and he's mad and disgusted at the same time,
It's
and
kinda-
also really
yeah.
confused as to why someone's holding a spoonful of cow manure there, and just doesn't know what
Can
to
you
think.
imagine him wearing
So that guy
glasses?
clearly can't have high end gain. Look at him.
Centaur wearing glasses. He just looks like a.
I want
think
to
he
set
used
that.
to. In elementary school, he was like the kid, like you. I remember we went to school together, and
Screw you, dude. I didn't
you
even
wore
meet you until like
glasses, and you were
freshman year, so
tiny, and you had 4 legs. You're just like Centaur, but then
Yeah, I
you
was-
grew up all swole.
yeah, pretty much.
You're strengths gain. That's what it is. It's
Yeah,
a
exactly.
strengths gain.
Like I'm not smart. I'll be the first person to admit it. I'm one of the dumbest people I know, but me and Centaur, we got things together. Just strength and feeling confident in who you are and being okay with that. That's what makes Centaur a Forerunner a strong hero. I like the Ogre pickup. Just buffs up this Luna. Changing gears completely. I like this Ogre pickup. It just buffs up that Luna quite a bit. I mean, obviously the Shadow
Silencer
Demon
too.
pickup's super good, but was not. Nobody went for that actually. So I don't know.
10 seconds
Not sure
remaining.
why, but Ogre Magi is really nice just with that Bloodlust. I mean, he's a walking Bloodlust, but that makes Luna so scary.
And silencer, like a core silencer with like tons of attack speed. That's
Yeah.
spooky.
I'm beginning to think this is a core silencer. Could
And
be
look
support.
at the
still.
ogre. He's got his ultimate. He's got the Aghanim's Fire Blast.
Yeah, it says he has it. Therefore, they picked an Ogre with Aghanims.
This is so
Because it shows
glitchy.
it right there. Look,
Well, yeah,
unrefined
he
Fire
has to
Blast.
buy it now. That's the ogre Aghanim.
No, I'm pretty
It's a
sure you just
separate
get
hero.
it when you spawn in.
Oh,
You
okay.
just start with an eggs. Therefore, I'm giving the edge to Tango Wango here. Because
Yeah,
their,
Captain's
their
Guard's
Ogre has
pretty
an
messed
eggs,
up.
and none of these other heroes have eggs. We'll see. Let's see. So yeah, right now.
How much do you play OD?
Sorry, what's the question?
How much do you play OD?
Never.
Good. Alright, one thing with the guy, he's a glass cannon. If that Centaur gets on top of you, double edge, and Lena follows up with a stun, I think you're just dead. Especially if they're all silenced.
Yeah.
Tango Wango's, for me at least, looks very strong. With their team fight.
I'm not really sure what Tunnel Snakes is going for right now with theirs. Like they appear to be really strong, and like
They've obviously got an idea in mind.
they can 5v5 pretty well. But with like the global silence, like all their team fight is reliant on not being silenced. I feel like just picking a hero like a team lineup like this that just team fights constantly into a first pick silencer might not be the play. I would try to go for like something like a push lineup or something, or like I don't know, somebody who doesn't just want to team fight a lot, which I feel like Tunnel Snakes this lineup does, like a Monkey King Disruptor Omni Knight.
Reserve time.
I
The Omni
digress.
Knight scares me. Disruptor's ult isn't that long a cooldown. OD's is long, I believe. Yeah, it's 160 seconds. And
Yeah.
that's not really why you pick the hero. It's saying you don't really pick
No,
up any of these clips. It's certainly good.
You
It's
pick
certainly
him
good, the mana drain.
because he looks like a freaking so badass. No, that's not why you pick him either.
I mean, he looks cute more than anything.
Yeah,
I'd take that guy home.
OD's a cutie pie.
He's a cutie pie.
Yeah, you're a cutie pie, OD.
Tickling his chin with my cursor.
I feel like OD would hate us calling him a cutie pie.
No, I'm
he's just like,
excited.
"Get
So
away
what did
from me."
Tango Wango need? Back to the draft.
Back to the draft. Oh yeah, they're picking it here. I think they're probably gonna go for like, I don't know. It could be a support silencer. I think they could go for.
I think it's a core. I've got that feeling in my bones.
I feel like core silencer
But
pairs
Tunnel
pretty
Snakes
well.
don't think it
10
is.
seconds
They banned the
remaining.
sniper mid.
And in
Yep,
fact,
it's a core
they
silencer.
pick up the
Brilliant
Crystal
team.
Maiden.
That's
Rally.
really good.
Whatever.
With the mana regen, great for Centaur, great for Luna. Silencers, not bad. I like it.
Yeah. Holds
And
pretty
more
cool
team
plays.
fight. With to go with the silence.
Mhm.
Does this
10
look and
seconds
like they don't have
remaining.
many stuns on? I do think got some good interrupts on Tunnel Snakes. You've got
5 seconds remaining.
Monkey King,
Monkey
very
King.
long distance, and I guess Outworld Devour, and that's really all they have to
Reserve
interrupt
you
this.
can
'cause-
glimpse. You can glimpse.
Glimpse. Okay, yeah.
And Static Storm, but like present. There's only one real hard lockdown. I mean, you can say Astral. Astral's good. Yeah, I'd call
10
Astral
seconds
stun, right?
remaining.
I mean, you can't hit them when they're in it, but it works.
5 seconds
Sounds
like
like
you're
going for
gonna
last
stop
pick.
them
They
from
have
teaching
2
away.
seconds left. They
Ooh,
pop out
Spec.
that Spectre, so I think they're just gonna make all the space in the world with these 4 cores, and this Spectre's gonna get pretty big.
Or protect one.
And at that point, so main becomes food. Silencer can be kind of foodish.
I mean, Evil Geniuses did that kind of thing at DAC. They got like Arteezy Spectre with like a Midas, but I'm not sure if Arteezy's on Tunnel Snakes.
So yeah, that is a support Monkey King, thank God. Or it could be offlane or something, but hopefully it's a support Monkey King. And offlane Omni Knight, which for a second there I was like, I think they might be running possibly position 1 Monkey King, in which case I would have just like 100% favored Tango winning this draft, but I don't know. I mean, I think that if
10 seconds
I think Tango
remaining.
Wingo needs to be the ones executing and like
5 seconds remaining.
getting this, killing this Spectre, winning these team fights versus the rest of them while Spectre's farming up, and like
That was the
cutting off
problem
the
they had
map
last
control.
game.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
but
Yeah,
I
I mean they.
don't know if they're gonna group up enough and like be coordinated enough to do it. We'll see though.
I've got faith.
I got faith too. I think they can bring it to a game 3. I believe in them.
Yeah, my bet. I'm hedging my bets on Tango Wango, who
Alright.
also I believe has. I mean, Tunnel Snakes' icon is really good, but Tango Wango is just like pro mid. Okay, here we go.
We're getting into things here. It's gonna be hyped up. Let me just change the stream overlay real quick before I introduce some Dota 2 heroes. That's the stream overlay I want. Oh, I actually gotta change one more thing with it. I have it set as tilt, so that goes over there. That goes over there. I'm sorry, that goes over there. That goes over there. That says TG, but it's actually TS. I'm sorry, I ruined everything, but we're fixed now. Everything's good. There was a pause.
It's
in
okay,
here.
they're paused.
Okay, we're good to go. Ooh, look at that Tunnel Snakes logo. That's pretty sick. Yeah, we're
Tunnel
getting into
Snakes.
things. See.
You know, Monkey King with the Arcana. Oh, we got jokes coming out.
Oh,
Will
hell
you,
yeah, we got jokes.
Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo.
Stop crying. Jeez, I'm so mean. Boo, it's Spectre.
Alright. Yeah, we're good over here too. Let's get into things, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so. Ooh, look at that. Sudaloo has that Arcana, that bling bling. We're gonna introduce some heroes here real quick. On the support disruptor, it's Spooky Ghost with the team of Tunnel Snakes. Going towards the mid lane, I assume, is gonna be Effingham on his Outworld Devoured. Sudo will be taking the role of a roaming-ish Monkey King, who is a tree. Patch Cable will be on that Spectre. And last but not least, the local serial killer is going to be on the Omni Knight. They're actually, I don't know how they're going to lane this really right now.
It's almost like an aggressive try with the Spectre and the Sage, or in the off lane. Oh, 8, we got invasion coming in
Yeah,
from
we sure
Tango
do.
Wango.
They're invading again. Or no, not again. They didn't invade last time. Last time Tunnel Snakes invaded. This time,
Anyway,
Tunnel Snakes
on-
doesn't leave.
Should I introduce Dire?
Just wait for this to happen because blind
wait for
spot,
the gank.
smoke got popped. Do they get the freeze out? Your local serial killer is in a whole bunch of trouble here. Stunned up. This should be your first blood. Trying to wake it out of there. There's a heal, but it's not going to be enough. That's your first blood. The smoke rotation makes it work, as always. Or as usual. And the courier getting pinged. But, yeah, it looks like Tango Wango might be able to secure 3 runes. Spooky Ghost trying to get it, and Yugi says it's not worth the trouble. So they get 2 runes to themselves and a first blood.
Monkey King is just sitting in the Dire base. He sold his. He's got a TP scroll now. But,
that's Monkey King. I thought that was.
Oh yeah, that's Monkey King.
I thought that was literally. It got pinged out a bunch by Spectre. Oh, Spectre was spam pinging. Don't do that shit.
They didn't catch him. God. They didn't catch him sitting base. They didn't even look.
They don't know. I saw the spam pinging. I was like, I don't know what that courier's doing there, but no, that's.
I'm not sure
King.
what the icon is.
Shit, it's gonna be great. The courier.
He could snipe this super easy.
Yeah, let's see. MC7's a little ways off of that bottle. Needs another couple hundred gold. But when it happens, it's gonna go. That courier's gonna die. Oh, this is cheeky.
One thing that's hard of doing this is positioning is very hard with the Monkey King because like you don't have the damage or the slow.
Yeah, you have to hit it like 3 times probably, right?
I believe it's 3. That sounds right. I've seen Zai attempt it a couple times.
Yeah, let's see how close MC7. About 100 away from bottle. It's gonna be sick.
Oh no, never mind.
I'm just gonna stay on him so I can keep this gold in view. I think top lane's gonna be
Disruptor.
very chaotic. Yeah. Disruptor's gonna be fine, but this is gonna be the lane to look out for.
Is aggro try?
Sudolu's TPing out. No! You're so close!
No!
No, don't give up now! Oh, that's so sad.
GG.
I'm pinging him. Wait, pause. Okay. Oh, I was looking forward to that so much. It was, regardless of how it went, it was gonna be so entertaining. Oh, that's not cool, dude. Silencer was. Who the hell is Silencer? He would get his bottle in a couple.
Yeah, he had like two last 2 or 3.
Whatever. Well, it's not to be. Sudolu. He's hanging in the trees now. He's been missing thus far. I think.
Yeah, they don't have no idea where he is, and I think
what he was doing.
They can do a lot here.
They really can. Sudolu has one.
I somewhat feel like this aggressive trailing with that roamer is kind of greedy, but if he doesn't roam this game, it's alright. Oh.
I don't know. Yeah,
Somewhere.
I think Patch Cable's probably gonna have a rough time. Why am I on hero level? Sorry, I thought I put on last hits and eyes. Alright, whatever. Spectre actually not having that much trouble at all. Oh, but here's Monkey King. He goes forward with the slow on a blind spot. Blind spot's in a whole bunch of trouble, taking a bunch of damage. One more right click will do it. This kill goes the way of Patch Cable. That's the hero you want to be getting killed right now. Working towards those phase boots. And yeah, there's that courier on the way back with the bottle. That first blood wouldn't, or that kill wouldn't have happened, but still, I don't know. It would have been worth it to get a courier and delay that bottle by a whole bunch. He was able to do so.
That is so cute.
I would have been. But Sudolu. Still here in this top lane where I think all the action's gonna be. Yeah, waiting. I don't think there's really that much potential for kills right now. They need to bring these guys down a lot lower. But it looks like Ogre is trapped in this kinetic field, slowed up. But the tree's been cut. He's trying to make his way out of there. Crystal Maiden, don't block him. Thank you, Crystal Maiden.
That was a good freeze by the Crystal Maiden. Screwed over the Monkey King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love Monkey King. He just makes games so clowny. It's just instantly more fun.
Yeah, they're fun. Alright, well, looks like Patch Cable's rooted up and stunned. They stack the stuns not that well, so he might be able to get out of there. He's taking a whole bunch of damage, and meanwhile they get the turnaround kill on a blind spot. Patch Cable
he's got a healing stuff.
running out of there. They end up trading 1 for 1, support for support, but they're actually looking for more. Yugi's going for it on a Spooky Ghost. 1 more click will do it. 2 for 1.
That's really good for Tango Wango.
Unfortunately, the Spectre lived. If that Spectre died there too, that would have actually been so bad.
Oh, one thing is, look at this mid. 10 last hits, more last hits on the Silencer than on the OD. OD is struggling.
OD is having a bunch of trouble. I think OD even has an early point in like Arcane Orb. Hasn't really been able to use it to harass out anybody, to my knowledge. Oh, I hear blasts going on. Blind spot. Far forward. We're fine though.
Just a Hadouken creep, just F you. Punches him in the face.
Yeah, but MC7 just having the time of his life. And Effingham in the middle lane, but now.
Luna's farming a lot better than I thought she would.
Yeah, has that Aquila completed out here at 420-ish. But
Spectre did get a kill, so that's gonna like
Spectre
put
got
it
a
in
kill
our favor.
and is kind of keeping up in CS. He's getting harassed out here now, but they're going for it onto Yugi. But in the backline, Spooky Ghost is the one in trouble, taking a bunch of damage. Need a little bit more to fall, and in fact he'll die. And meanwhile, on the other side of the fight, Yugi is able to kill that Monkey King who just got his Jingu off. This top lane is going really well. I mean,
for Dire, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean
for
the
Dire.
fact that this is an aggressive tri-lane and it's just not working, it's a
think-
bit concerning.
I would have much rather seen Omni Knight go up to that aggressive tri lane and had just had Spectre face off 1v1 versus Centaur.
Yeah, he
That
could
would've
have
been
just he could have just dispelled himself and just walked in and they can't stun him or anything, and he just walked away after getting lost hits.
better. I think Patch Cable would have been able to get more CS that way, but.
They wanted to punish this Luna, but at the same time, you got a Spectre. That's like something that's like, you know you're gonna be sacrificing some of your farm there. But anyways, let's see what's going. Oh, mid lane.
Oh yeah, behind them is that Monkey King. He's charging up that pounce onto.
Oh, we missed it.
Yeah, he missed time to just barely, but MC7 still in a bunch of trouble. Spooky Ghost has no glimpse actually. MC7 falling down very low. One more shot will do it, but he gets the vision off. Oh, Sudolu, you got to do this. Do you have your Primal Spring? 1 second. They should be able to get this kill. Yeah, and that was
That's
a two-man.
really unfortunate.
It was a two-man rotation, but they ended up just trading a mid for a mid, and now Spooky Ghost is taking XP there. But yeah, thought Silencer's got to be like as happy with that. I mean, that went about as well as they could have with that rotation. But they have rotated
gave up
Patch
a
Cable
lot,
bottom now, trying to get more farm on them.
He was winning mid handedly by 14 last hits. The fact that he died there made it very. Wait, that's not great.
Definitely nice for him. But in fact, they're all here just looking to pressure this tower a little bit.
Double damage on the Monkey King.
Yeah, double damage.
They can do a lot here with them.
Getting away at it. Creeper's about to die, however. Do they have like a capacity? No, nobody has that. But while this is happening, Yuki's just doing the same up top with his Aquila, hitting away at that tower. I mean,
Spectre's rotated to the bottom.
yeah, Spectre's been bought for a
They've
little
switched
while.
the lanes completely.
I think that's the call. Spectre needs just stable farm, I think. more than
The
anything.
problem is Centaur, he's currently on top of the last hits. He's gonna be a lot higher level.
Yeah,
not just-
the level 6 Centaur is gonna be able to do quite a bit. Just rushing that Blink Dagger after Tranquil Boots. Getting not that far off even, like a couple, like 1,000 off. Now Spooky Ghost, he might be in trouble. Lava opts not to go for the stomp there. I think they could have gotten that kill if Crystal Maiden ran up this ramp here. But
This looks good for Tango Wango. I think they're off to a good start here. Uh-oh. Centaur coming
Pop
in.
the Centaur ultimate. They're going for it on
Oh,
Patch Cable, but the
yes!
stun's off the mark, and now Lava's in a whole not that much trouble. Glimpse back, he's taking a bunch of damage, but
Moderate
he'll
amount
be
of trouble.
fine. He's in a moderate amount of trouble. Goes to the TPS.
Love it.
MC7 has like treads up, where Effingham doesn't even have brown boots yet, or is just about to pick up. Effingham, yeah, MC7's pretty much just doubling up CS. It's pretty big. Didn't need to say pretty that many times, but it's true. It is pretty big. Going on here. Ghost he finds this MC7. They don't really have any sort of follow-up, however. We're gonna
Oh,
go
he had a regen run. He just wanted to throw some spells.
yeah. Oh, there's a smoke up, however, from Tunnel Sinks. The signature
They
move
can get
is
the
smoking
Centaur
up.
here. That'd be a nice piece of meat to
That'd be
grab.
nice. He's getting close to his Blink Dagger. He is out of position. He's gonna get astraled up, but no, the sports are here to help. Blind spot
And the
is gonna be
silence
falling
coming
down
out.
very low, but there's the stun onto
They can
3.
fight this.
Onto 3. He's gonna be
no.
fine for now. And yeah, they got a Crystal Maiden.
It looked close for a moment there. They could have done something. I'm not sure if Astra was the This is the call there. I think maybe if they just went on him, the silence wouldn't have or they wouldn't have done silence so fast. I don't know. Too hard to say.
I think it's fine. Yeah. Patch cable in a little bit of trouble here. Blind spot charges forward. It looks like OD died somewhere while this was happening.
Ticked out to Arcane Curse.
No, he doesn't have his slam. Oh, that's pretty bad, that OD dying. This OD's having so much trouble. Still working on, still just has those brown boots and a handful of change.
No,
17 CS, it's approaching the 10-minute mark. This OD is having such a rough time. Not even 20 CS yet. Has died several times.
More.
Now Tango Wango's invading in the bottom. They're stunning up this disruptor. Looks like he'll fall here pretty shortly. Patch Cable is a little bit comfortable with his positioning right now.
Omni Knight's going first item ads.
He's scared for sure. The Ignite comes on him. They're chasing. Lava is ready to go. Patch Cable.
He's safe.
Yeah. He has that dagger. He's gonna be fine.
Oh, Sam might just pop here.
There's that Sudolu TPing in, getting ready to go. They might be able to make a move onto lava here if they catch up in time. They're just a whole lot of dire heroes though that can easily counter initiate.
Oh, they saw him. They saw him. Yep.
Oh, yes, they did. All right.
Oh, if he had like an Iron Talon, I think that guy would be dead.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Sudolu.
And this guy's. I think he's biting off a bit more than he chew. It's. You can see this guy. It's not hidden.
I mean, he's just searching around for some sort of jump. And actually, Lava is going up a little bit aggressively. We'll be fine.
Yeah, Omni had Ags queued.
He's in the side shot. He gets stunned up. There's the slow on top of him. Jingu procs have arrived, but MC7's here too, with the silence on top of everything. But Lava gets glimpsed back after his stampede. He's still in a whole load of trouble here. Kinetic field will go down, but now they're turning things around. Lava falls, but in exchange for Patch Cable and Monkey King, if they get him here, which they will. And yeah, that silencer rotation along with the Ogre, who now has changed his name. That was the same standard from last game. I think the name change went into effect now, but...
Young Tio. That's what I'm calling him. Yeah, we never had a chance to introduce the Dire. Because they were fighting. Nobody cares.
Good, baby,
No.
baby. Alright. I don't know why I talked like that for a little bit. Doodaloo. Bringing out Yugi. Goes ahead and charges that slow, but it actually doesn't connect up. Oh, the big ult from Luna! It's not gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off indeed.
That was a good pick. Oh, there's also one at the bottom. Yeah,
We missed that. What can he do?
Zombie's getting the mechanism instead of the he had first item Ags keyed up. I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
For Omni Knight.
Vector working on that relic now. Is opting to go for that fast. Pretty much just phase boots Poorman's into Radiance. Appears to be the build that he's going for right now. Lava has that blink. Has enough gold for Blink Dagger, which is going to be huge. So yeah, getting that blink onto Centaur Warner is going to be pretty much the timing where you like, alright, we can fight.
Disruptor got picked off again.
Yeah, in the middle lane. By Yugi.
That was not a fun life. It looks like he kind of got somewhat dove.
Could be. Things are quiet down a little bit, just trading tier 1 towers there in the safe lanes. Yugi's going right now. I don't know. Probably would opt for like a Dragon Lance right now or something like that. Things have become suddenly very quiet as it looks like the Dire team might be ready to reveal this Blink Dagger onto Effingham. There they go forward and pop the Stampede just in case, but like, you know, I don't think they even needed it. It's whatever. And
just pops?
Yeah, this OD is just having the roughest time. 1 and 3 doesn't have really any farm to speak of. As I think Fred's completed out now. That's about it. 14 minutes in. now, oh, your local serial killer in a bit of trouble. Oh, but there's the Monkey King ult from the trees. He gets found immediately and will pop. And meanwhile, on the backlines, Lava brings down that Omni Knight. They're just going right into this tower. Spectre ult pops, and Yugi goes for the Eclipse. But those were Spectre illusions, so probably not the call. So yeah, now Luna ult is down. They might be a little bit willing to fight into this, but Effingham, he doesn't do much right now. He's got shreds, and that's about it, and isn't that high level. So he's not very scary. But yeah, they're not quite able to bring down that tier 1 tower. They just shrine up, get ready to go back at it again as Lava TP's in. Blink Dagger getting close to a Radiance, and oh, this is an Invis rune on MC7. Could be really good to just scout out, get a pick.
He's also got a shadow amulet, so
yeah,
double invisibility, no counterplay.
There is no counterplay, it is true. Like, I've said this before, but like, if you look at Shadow Blade, it just says literally your hero goes invincible for like
it's invincible.
20 seconds or something, like for like no mana. Oh, Effingham, you might be in trouble, buddy. They pop the Centaur Stampede.
And Blink, and they just steamroll. I think they can keep pushing.
Yeah, just keep going, man. I mean, what are they gonna do? Their Spectre doesn't do anything. Spectre's
Monkey King's pushing top. Spectre's pushing, trying to get the Radiance.
I mean, they can't really contest this tower, and yeah, Yugi, I don't think that they should try. They just lose the fight. Actually, still doesn't have that Eclipse. They're forced to TP blind spot up to delay the push on top, so they do get themselves out of there. I just think there's no way right now that Radiant can, or that Tunnel Snakes can fight into this Tango Wango lineup. Their patch cable needs to be way bigger. Still doesn't have that relic yet. Yugi's getting kind of big. Gets that Helm of Dominator, but has the, as well as the Alpha Wolf, so that's like a ton of damage.
Oof.
Man, I never find it. I always get a Helm of Dominator, find an Alpha Wolf, like my first Alpha Wolf, like 25 minutes afterward, and I'm like, great, the game's over now, but never.
Well, everything. I feel like there are a bunch of really good dominated creeps now.
Yeah, there are. It's just Alpha Wolf's the best.
Alpha Wolf is always nice, but like you could do so much with like the Wild Wing Ripper or the Ogre Frost Mage. And I personally like the guy with the nets and that can summon little guys.
He's fun. I would like to see Dire, Tango Wango like grouping up and smoking or something. This is the Monkey King tree right there. I'm like, it says Monkey King's there, where is he? One of those trees floating up. Sort of scouting everything out. They don't know he's there, I think.
The tree on top of another tree when he does it, it's so funny.
So scared if I was that Monkey King. I'd be scared for my life. I mean, they don't know. It'd just be spooky regardless.
Centaur's going for the Vanguard. I think that's pretty good in this game.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't think they don't really do that much magic damage. Type's probably something you should get sometime. Ooh, they found this disruptor.
Poor guy. He just has not had a good game.
Silencer has 18 stolen intelligence at this point in time. It's pretty nice. Yeah, 18 stolen intelligence, 18 minutes in is pretty
the
darn
net
okay.
worth. He's got 650.
Oh, I need to put on net worth. See, I'm a dumbass. I said I would do that last game, but I didn't. Whatever.
There's 700 gold, like, total net worth on this poor disruptor. I think that's less than GPM tech.
Tango Wango aren't that far ahead in net worth. Like, well, they're like 5,000, which is it's pretty significant, but it's not like crazy. It's not like
it's not like oh we're done.
But if you think about it, like that was a global silence.
Yeah,
he's going on top lane. MC7 used it to kill the
dead.
Spectre, which is what I'm trying to say. Like the Spectre can't do anything. Spectre's their highest net worth, but like that's just net worth you can't really use yet. You know, he's going fast Radiance.
Oh, he got denied that, or the Radiance, or the
creep denied him? What happened?
No, I'm sorry, the Relic, he almost had it. He had tons of money, but...
Exactly. Like, that's...
It was so close.
This Spectre just doesn't do anything right now, going Radiance Rush after, like, poor man shield phase. So, like...
They should, I mean, Tango Wango need to punish this. They need to take these towers, or else the game's gonna get delayed. the Radiance is gonna come out, and that's gonna be no fun.
Yeah, I think they need to just keep on pressing their advantage, maybe a little bit harder than they are right now, but I think they're doing okay at it. Just like they're grouped up top, ready to push. I don't think that Radiant can have any hope of fighting in them.
Do Centaurs still get Ags? I feel like, or Vanguards.
Centaurs?
I feel like Pipe is really good. I mean, you didn't take any damage from tower, which is great. They're just TPing out. Tango Wango,
How is that might be hitting that tower right now?
Radiant just said, okay, we're gone.
That's the same thing. Take it for mid. Are gonna be able to trade, but Tango Wango, they're going. Oh man, Yugi is so strong. With that Alpha Wolf, they're just gonna tear through this building. Like, local serial killer. I mean, tunnel snakes.
They can go high ground.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're playing it super well. They know, like, hey, they can't stop
us. And they use TPs to go up. Let's see, Disruptor's TP's out of the backpack. Omni Knight has no TP. Patch Cable has no TP for 20 seconds. Sudaloo has no TP. What? What is going on? They're taking so wrecks. They have no TPs. This is Cloud9. This is the why? No. Oh god. It's so bad. Oh, Tunnel Snakes have to be kicking.
Okay, we were talking about the net worth difference. It's a lot worse now.
Yeah, that was like the net worth difference when it was 5k was like that's actually pretty huge considering like their Spectre has all their net worth. Again. But now it's way. Who's getting picked up? Oh, Patch Cable's in the trees there?
He's so scared.
I didn't even know that.
He's got a Sacred Relic, which is really good. He's got it to can't lose it.
Okay, the TP's come off cooldown finally. It's gonna be fine.
He had it in his backpack for part of that time. I'm not sure if that was the play. Just switch it out for the wand.
It was on cooldown when they were pushing high ground. I don't know what was going on.
No, not when he's pushing high ground, but he just pulled out of his backpack to TP. Like it would have cooled down faster. But no, it's besides the point.
Spencer opting for that Orchid of Malevolence. Like we don't have enough silences.
Is that the? I'm not sure. I feel like that's an old build.
I don't know if that's the build right now. I don't really know. I haven't played Silencer before in several patches, but I think
you should just get Hurricane Pike.
You should get like a Hurricane Pike and like just get attack speed and stuff. Like you've stolen how much intelligence now? 20. It's not that much more than it was several minutes ago, but I digress because there's a smoke coming up from lava going in.
They're going for Roche.
They're going for Roche.
They're gonna push high ground again. Oh, Monkey King sees us. Monkey King sees us. I'm 80% sure.
I want to see some like sick Aegis steals from this Monkey King. Oh, he charges with his ultimate, goes for the stun on everybody. He's doing a lot of work, but he just dies. Or he just turns into a tree. MC7's like, where'd he go? Where is he? Where could he be? Oh, there he is. Hello. Now Effingham, he's doing what he can. Apologies for the lag, everybody. But there's the charge forward. Kinetic Field Static Storm is completely whiffed. There's no damage, and now Luna ult on top of everything brings down that Omni Knight. Effingham actually, or Patch Cable, sorry, actually on the backline is able to kill the Silence.
900 gold. That's his Radiance.
What he can. That's a Radiance indeed. But now Lava has the control now. Effingham in trouble. That was a one-team fight there.
That was weird.
We can just continue.
DM attacked the OD, but her tranquils didn't break. I think the attack didn't actually connect, is what it was. I think he died before it connected.
Man, these supports
I'm very interesting.
Look at Disruptor's net worth. That's 852.
Disruptor
has just now got enough for boots. 23 minutes in the game.
That's like cinder and gold right there.
I feel so bad for that Disruptor. That is no fun.
I've had that kind of life before. It is not a good time. Now they just push in. I think they don't have to wait.
I think that they just should have maybe shrined and then pushed, but they didn't need it that much. Like Ogre and Lava were low.
He's an Ogre. You can't die as Ogre.
It's not allowed. So.
It's impossible.
They might be waiting for this Manta style on Yugi to push. That could be the right call. It's pretty close. How much is it?
Oh yeah.
Whatever. It's close. The serial killer has the mech completed out. I don't know how long it's have that. Well, that's kind of nice, I guess, but like, cool, I guess.
Bit late. Is farm faltered?
I mean, they have this Radiance coming out from Patch Cable, who's now going to be farming pretty darn fast. But like, there's mega creeps in the top lane. That's not good for getting money.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you got it so soon, that's gonna hurt that's like a third of their income just down. Not a third, roughly, but...
He's going for a basher. Still pretty far off. Been going for that basher for a long time, if I'm correct. Now, let's see, that's a Vanguard. Ags is gonna be coming out on lava too pretty soon. Oh no, poor Disruptor, poor Disruptor. Just wanted to get a board up. Ends up getting a sentry. But it gets pinged out.
He's going for the
What's it called? The 4-step upgrade that gives you the range?
Hurricane Pike?
Yeah, he's got it now. Or he's building it now.
You mean Silencer?
Silencer, yeah. Look at this ogre.
Actually, able to sidestick you up for a blade mail. I think that's a pretty nice item. I mean, let's see. I think Silencer. If Silencer doesn't expect it and just like wails away at the Spectre while blade mails it, Silencer could kill himself or do a lot of damage to himself. Yugi
it's certainly not the item he wants to buy, but I think it's what he's required to buy.
I think it's what he has to buy. It's not like an item that's like, oh, our Spectre has a blade mail. Thank God, this game just got so much easier. It's not like that. It's like okay, our Spectre has a blade mail. That might work out for us.
Centaur's 250 gold away from having Ag. Yeah, this game is just dirty.
Yeah, Centaur almost has it. Let's see, Luna should have that Manta style, and then they should just like illusion spam mid. Sorry about the little bit of packet loss I'm getting. It's kind of weird, but
Tango Wango's facing the problem that they had in the last game. They kind of stagnate, and I guess they can, but I feel like they've got the Aegis. You've got Manta to be delivered. I feel like you kind of got to push it.
I mean, yeah, I think they're gonna push it. When did that Aegis? Oh, they have 2 more minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they gotta push now, though. Like, they still don't actually have the Manta.
Yeah, and like...
Okay, sorry.
yeah, I don't really know what's going on.
And the recipe for Manta style is on the way back to the base. It's taking so long to organize this push. And
yeah, Silencer's trying to get 4 stuff.
I don't think they're gonna get anything off this Aegis. I think it's just gonna expire, or it's gonna be like a random death for no reason.
You know, I'll be honest. I think Radiant has a better late game. You kind of gotta force the budget.
Yeah, Radiant wins late game. Spectre gets like gigantic, but like right now Spectre's farm is just so stunted. They have no map control. Like,
yeah. I mean, obviously it's not great for Radiant, but like you can't stop. It's not like okay, we're gonna go take 20 hours to go farm. Yeah, you have to do things.
You have to do stuff, and they had to make use of this Aegis, but it's gonna expire pretty soon. Yugi has that Manta style now, and they're ready to go. They're ready to get things done. There comes the
jeez! Disruptor almost dies! Just from blades.
This is looking very bad. The Global Silence comes out with the Centaur stun, and now Luna doing so much work. Panic Static Storm does absolutely nothing.
That's the first Static Storm of the game.
Spectre ults. There's Monkey King ult on the backline, bringing down Blind Spot very low, but they're just hitting away at this tower. Apache Cable in some trouble. The local serial killer trying to do what he can, but he's just going to fall down low in exchange for that ogre. He knows on the deck.
Luna needs to die here, because if the Aegis comes back to Roche, then it's going to get cancelled by the Radiance, and then that's. So she just has no health. Like she needs to die.
I mean, Spectre can't really get that close to use Radiance, but Yugi is so low. Yeah, that.
Oh, I think he just killed himself there.
No, he's fine.
No, the Monkey King.
The Monkey King. I thought you meant Luna. I was like, what? No, there's nothing here.
No.
That's another set of racks gone pretty much unpunished. Like, they killed the supports, but...
Aegis reclaimed.
All the supports
I was a bit scared for the Luna Scythe there.
I was slightly scared too, yeah.
But no, they did work, dude.
Now Luna's getting big. Lava... Disappeared. Okay. Lava has that Ags now, and it's going for a heart. That's
a pretty fast respawn time.
I think
4 minutes. That's alright.
And actually, Spectre decided against the Blade Mail. He's just going for a Manta. But, like, Manta Radiance isn't the... I don't know, there's no easy answer in terms of... This is item we need.
Oh, jeez. My apologies. I've got the yawn. The yawns?
The
Jeez.
yawns, yes.
A severe case of the yawns.
Now, yet again, Dire just pushing out these lanes, ready to go. Ready to.
Centaur's gonna have heart, and he's just gonna be.
Do what he can to stay alive. Just another hit will do it, and that's a dead OD. I think.
Oh! He ticked out to, or he got killed by the arcane curse.
Nah, it was. I thought it was last word, but I don't know.
Oh, I mean,
Last word was
to
there
say
too.
he's
if
very
Arcane
dead.
Curse was regardless, he died. He had both last word and arcane curse on him, and he was super low.
And there Greaves up on. No, jeez. Omni is just. Everybody's just in Strug City here.
Yeah, he's having a bunch of trouble.
Disruptor's trying to sit pretty on brown boots, but like.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's got repel on him, but if he can still just die.
I mean, yeah. Well, speaking of die, MC7's up there. He's given Jingu Mastery Sack to Sudolu, but there's the Monkey King ult, or the ult from Central Warner.
Nice.
There's a lot of work here. So much lag is going on. I can't tell what's happening, but there's a double kill on term of Patch Cable. Now he's actually just cleaning up, going for it.
Oh,
onto Lava.
nice. Yeah, he's gonna get this kill.
In place, but yeah, Lava should die here. That's a triple kill for Patch Cable plus a gem
That
on
is
the deck.
so good.
That's what they needed.
That's. And this is what. Oh, but look at this. Look at this.
Dude, what?
The wrap can begin now. The tier 3's gone bottom.
Yeah.
Like that was good defense, but it's still not.
They're gonna need
it's
it.
not like they're back in this
wait,
game.
Spectre does have blade mail. I don't know.
Oh
yeah.
okay.
I thought they didn't. Oh no! The ogre wants the gem. No, you're gonna. No. Goes to the TP out. There, that was very optimistic. That was very optimistic. Ogre Rajai.
Oh, that's sad.
Poor guy. It's fine though. I think Tango Wango. They just need one more Rex. This Luna is still gonna scale a whole lot. It has that BKB now. Still get like a Satanic and Alpha Wolf actually is gonna.
Jeez, everyone else is just so far back. This Centaur or this OD has 100 gold more than the Crystal Maiden.
Oh, that's so sad.
Like this is
even
this
after
is
that last
scary.
fight.
Even after I think that's kind of what put him up.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, but they're. I like this. They're smoked up here. Oh, they find MC7 with that smoke. They charge up. Oh, glimpse back, and MC7's gonna be in a whole bunch of trouble now.
Oh no!
with
Come on,
that
guys!
Monkey
Don't
King
fade us
slam.
away.
That ult does nothing. That silencer is all that. Did you see that?
Yeah,
that was funny.
The hopeful.
It was like, I'm an ult. It did literally 0 damage. That was funny. And now it's on cooldown for 150 seconds. I mean, still not a good trade considering how far ahead. Let's see. Oh, and they actually found Suiki Ghost. Sudolu got a bunch of gold from that. Now has that Basher completed up once he gets the recipe from the stash.
If Dire are not careful, they can very easily throw this game away. Like
They still can, yes.
It's 20,000 in their net worth, but if they keep playing like that, that's gonna dwindle very fast.
Yeah, like look at the XP, it just spiked back from like almost 15,000 to like 7,000 now. OD finished up.
Like
that
Luna's
Hurricane
great
fight,
late
though.
game, but like Luna's great late game, but the Spectre is just I think it's just better.
Spectre is better for sure.
And OD is great late game. He's level 14 now, but he's got a ways to grow.
I still think that they're comfortably in a place where this Roche is just about to spawn. Just
Oh,
stay there.
don't
just
leave,
stay
don't
there,
leave,
just
don't
stay-
leave.
Don't leave. Don't leave now. Don't leave now. Alright, they're
Oh,
saying
okay,
they're just
they're
keeping
leaving
Alpha Wolf then. Good call there.
Yeah, like 3 seconds.
They'll see the Roche.
And respawn.
I'm just lagged out, but whatever.
I called it.
I'm really sorry
That's
about all
good.
this lag. It's actually insane how.
Oh, Monkey King.
Yeah, Monkey King's somewhere. I'm sure. Okay.
He's right. He was
I
he
see
was
them.
on the pit. Everybody they saw him, but they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, so they know that Radiant knows, and Dire knows that Radiant knows. But does Radiant know that Dire knows that they know? Now they know because Monkey King's dead. Oh god.
Yeah, they. You're not as invisible as you think you
This
are.
ogre
Ooh,
just
ogre
shadow
Magi.
amuleted up there, ensuring no aggression can come from
Oh,
the Radiant.
there's no counterplay.
Yeah. And now Yugi has that Aegis again. I think they just go bottom and get themselves a nice chunk of Mega Creeps.
Yeah, they just throw themselves at the reactors or anything and just.
I don't think that they can handle Mega Creeps yet. I mean, Spectre
No
clears them
way.
well, but
Spectre is the only one that has wave clear, and it's only really Radiant.
Lava just manning up, hitting this tower. Look at it drop. They pop out
Okay,
that
well-
ult from. Oh, there in fact is the.
Oh.
Oh my God! Big BKB from Yugi with the ult on top of it, doing a whole bunch of damage. They're trying to kill everybody. Odie's down. Your local serial killer will be the next to fall. Thanks to Lava, and I think this is GG right here. Monkey
Ooh.
King doing what he can. First Forward actually finds the silencer, but now he's in a bit of trouble. Patch Cable says, no, you will not take our barracks. Not today. There may come a day when the legend of Tunnel Snakes falls, but today is not that day. Get out of our base, you mongrels, you bastards,
Get
he
out of our
says, but
base.
actually he's just gonna die, I think, because there was an
He
Aegis
dies,
on
he's
Luna the
dying.
whole time. That's the
Okay,
game.
but no, that's
There's buyback on Spectre, but this is Mega Creeps.
they I don't think they can stay.
I
think they gotta leave.
haven't called it yet. It's just a Spectre. I think they kill him. Blind Spot can freeze. Oh, I don't know, actually. Blind Spot's gonna die here.
Yeah, they can't kill this guy. He's just gonna. Oh, poor CM.
Poor CM.
Poor sweet
But that's
child.
Mega Creeps claimed, and they like pretty much broke even in that fight in terms of kills, so especially forced the Spectre buyback. Yeah, no. They haven't called it yet. They want to secure their place in upper bracket round 2. They don't want to play game 3. Spectre going for that heart next. Gonna be tough to kill, but I mean, once they kill his team, who has literally nothing. The second highest net worth is like this OD who's now fallen back behind the Crystal Maiden.
Which is that feels bad, man.
Like they're all in on like these other heroes just don't do anything besides Spectre. They're just not even there, except for like Disruptor if he gets like a super good static storm. But
Game
even
doesn't even
then,
have the plus gold talent.
even then, Luna has BKB. You can just BKB ults. And things are looking real dire for the Radiant.
Oh, Silver Edge on the Silencer. That's gonna be really good against the Spectre.
Oh yeah, Spectre. That's the item. That's the item you want right there.
Yeah, if he just Silver Edges up to him and Orchids him, he's done. Bedtime for Bonzo.
Bedtime for Bonzo indeed. Alright. That's a new one, but
You haven't heard that before?
I don't believe so.
Uneducated swine.
But yeah, now that they have Mega Creeps, like, the Spectre's farm just... I guess it's better than Super Creeps,
It's better than Super Creeps.
but it's still bad. Is it better than Super Creeps? I forgot.
It's like 6 gold or something. It's
Dude, that's
minimal.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's there. Spectre picked up Diffusal Blade at some point that we missed. Oh, but no. Luna just sends the creeps in. I mean, the illusions in.
Half
Looks
health
like
Omni Knight.
Torthus Omni Knight, who now has Greaves.
Greaves doing me good.
Incidentally.
But
I'm gonna restart Goda after this game. That's neither here nor there because
the cinch is tightening.
the
This is... And they're closing in right now, and I think they might smoke up, and yeah, they're gonna smoke up and go in, I believe.
I think that would be a good idea, but they're
Yeah,
just
kill
saying we don't need
illusions.
no smoke.
Oh, now
What do
you
we
can't
look
smoke.
What do we look like? Some kind of
The
even know.
Kardashians?
Oh yeah, what do we look like? A Kardashian? What? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't make sense.
They're just sending their illusions in. Bonito, and there is actually smoke coming out from Dire. Looking to set something out up here, but I mean, smoke's just gonna get popped by all these Dire heroes. I said it was popped by the Dire, it's popped by the Radiance. Getting popped by all these Dire heroes going in, hitting away at these rocks. Look at these glaives just popping around. Oh, the global silence comes
That
down right before
T
Monkey King.
silence,
He's popped
and
out.
that's-
Everybody's
that's
dead
game.
already. Spectre has no buyback. That's a good game well played, ladies and gentlemen. Spooky Go's doing what he can, but oh, the Ancient is in peril. The game is called.
And we have a game 3.
Game 3 on our hands. Well played to Tango Wango. I gave him the edge in that draft. I wasn't sure they were going to be able to press their advantage as much as they did, but they got together and they did it, and I am proud of them. I really am. Alright, well, yeah, I think that was kind of just a draft victory a little bit. Like, taking all those
Tunnel
heroes-
Snakes, it felt like they didn't really know where they were going. Like, Disruptor to, like, the monkey. The monkey didn't have as much impact. He did good. But, like, it wasn't a monkey's fault. It was just that their lanes were weak.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say. I think that hold on. I think that like, you know, they were kind of all in on let's just protect this Spectre and let him get big, and then we can take it late when we do that. I feel like that was their strategy. But like then they put that Spectre in that aggro try where he didn't get anything, and they rotated him bottom, and Centaur was huge and contested him there, and then he got like a pretty late Radiance. It wasn't that late. It was kind of an okay timing considering, except for the fact that he just rushed it. Yeah, it was just a bad time all around. I feel like maybe if they laned it differently,
it would have been a different game, I believe.
Heroes were better at winning the lane besides like an Omni Knight. I mean, Disruptor's good. Monkey King's
It was
good.
very greedy.
I don't know.
Definitely greedy.
No, but props to Tango Wango. We've got a game 3 on our hands. It's gonna be great. I've got to be going. I've been Pippy Man. Joining me as always.
And Quentin? Oh no.
He's
Drew.
Quentin. Yeah. Who? What? I
Drew.
thought I was Quentin.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'm just confused, so I'm gonna stop the stream. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
There you go.
It's you.
What the hell is this all about? Oh, I get it. He's one of those kind of guys, huh?
What are you talking?
Hello, everybody. We're
10
back.
seconds remaining.
We're better than ever. Oh, we might be the same. I don't know. I'm Pippi Man. I'm not wearing any pants. Joining me, as previously, is Quentin. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm not wearing a shirt, so we go
Wow.
together.
Man, between the two of us, we're like naked. High five. Alright, well, we're getting right into things. Tunnel Snakes banning out that. Okay, so for those of you just joining us, it is 1-1 in the favor of nobody. I don't know why I said that.
I was gonna
Jesus.
see how you're gonna.
Seconds remaining.
Totally butchering this right now, but Tunnel Snakes. Okay, so yeah, it's 1-1. It's a best of 3. Whoever wins this next game will advance on. Whoever loses, unfortunately, will have to leave us. Well, not us. We'll have to leave the upper
Hey,
bracket.
team pick.
Okay, well, since Tunnel Snakes got first pick, Wango banned out that silencer, because so far, in both games, whoever had the first pick has just gone straight for that silencer. I don't know.
Earthshaker too. I thought that was a bit interesting.
It worked out pretty well for them.
Five
I
seconds
think it worked out pretty
remaining.
well in game one. I don't know. We just did not hear that they want. Tunnel Snake's wisely banning out the center, but Tunnel Snake's immediately picking up that
Magnus.
Magnus. Very good hero right now. It's just
Meta.
it is meta. It's a good time all around. And wow, that was quick.
Radiant team pick.
Venge Luna.
They know what they want.
They know what they want, and it's Venge and Luna. Those two heroes, both blue, very good. Most of their skills are blue, except for like Swap and Magic Missile.
Swap's kind of red, yeah.
10 seconds
But Magnus is
remaining.
also blue.
Magnus is
Like
also
his
blue.
background is blue,
So they
and
kind
his
of
skills are blue.
5 seconds
yeah, but
remaining.
his hero's not that blue. Coddle though, yellow. Okay, that doesn't
team
make any
bad.
sense. I don't know why I'm saying that, but okay, so Luna Venge. Both
The blind,
do a whole
blind
bunch
is
of
super
damage.
good.
Good auras, yeah. Blind's really good against both of those heroes. Plus, Wave Clear is good against like illusion spam. If that's what.
If you miss, does it make a glaive
Seconds remaining.
as Luna? I don't think so.
I don't know. I
5
think
seconds
I think
remaining.
it does make a glaive. I don't know if those glaives miss as well by default, or if they can hit or not.
Radiant team.
I don't know, but I feel like it wouldn't. If you miss, I feel like it wouldn't make a glaive that like would hit stuff. I don't actually know though. You have like 100% miss chance, but I digress.
10 seconds remaining.
Banning out that Juggernaut, a good hero to pair with the Magnus.
5
Just
seconds
giving him that
remaining.
empower is just pretty darn scary. And no stakes, taking out the Shadow Demon from the pool. Here, that was ignored last game, even though there was a Luna on Tango Wango last game as well. I'm not sure why. I think just
Radiant team.
maybe team didn't really want to pick it, or was afraid of it. But very good hero. Right up. Plus, it's good against Luna, and Tonal Snakes didn't want it last game, and Tango Wango
Yeah.
got both their supports. A little odd, but
5
it's
seconds remaining.
that was the last game. This is this game, and it's not even in the pool, so no need to worry
Reserve
about it.
time.
Like they take out the Spectre from Tunnel Snakes, so I guess they're worried about them doing another Ford Protect 1, letting that Spectre get huge. It didn't work out for them last game, but
Giant team pick.
don't want to have to worry about it as much, so a good call. And
Nyx.
Nyx is banned.
Drow Ranger.
What do they have?
Oh, this is a
If
drow
you ban
scatter,
Nyx,
everybody.
there it is.
I was thinking about mentioning possibility of a drow here, but yeah. So that is, they've got 3 blue ladies who hit hard from a range.
Could it be
like-
a pretty lady strat?
It could be the pretty lady strat, but I think it's the pretty blue lady strat. Who's some other blue ladies? There's Spectre,
CM Spectre.
CM, Spectre's out of the pool.
PA. You can. I think
CM,
they. I think you
PA.
pick PA.
I think you go
You
CM
pick-
PA here. PA doesn't really benefit from like a draw strat, but they've already got like a whatever.
It's not greedy either.
It's not greedy at all. I mean, I kind of feel like this is a Venge support. I think they, in all seriousness, I think they actually need like some sort of
No, yeah.
initiation, someone to like keep the focus off of like just killing the drow, who's gonna be squishy and just dealing damage from the back.
This is kind of scary with the Magnus. If you get an RP on all 3 of those guys,
5 seconds
and you're on top of
remaining.
them, throw some shrapnel on top, you're not getting out of there alive without 4 staffs.
Reserve time.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how they'll itemize on Team Pretty Girls,
Team Pretty Ladies.
who forgot to tag up.
Did they? Oh, they did. Okay, so they're
Clockwork. That's a very good pick.
That's a nice
You can
pick,
keep the
just-
Magnus in the back line.
Yeah, split up the fight completely so that Magnus can't go and mess with your pretty ladies. You can kill Sniper. Like if you just see Sniper solo and you get a decent start as Clockwork, you can, if you're like sure they're not gonna have anybody rotating, you can just be like, all right, I'm gonna kill Sniper, I guess, and just do it.
5 seconds remaining.
You know, as long as you hit your hook shot.
Yeah. Especially with like just
He's a-
Avenge to help you, that's more than enough.
So I really like the Clockwork pick here. I know it's not a pretty lady and it's not blue, but I still like it.
It's a pretty lady, I'd say. Clockwork's a
It's
pretty
pretty,
lady.
but it's not a lady. Clockwork's
Did you just assume it's gender?
Winter Wyvern.
I can't cast this anymore. I feel terrible. No, okay. I went to
The
Wyvern.
fear in your voice.
God.
Interesting.
I
A
assume
hero that's
Clockwork-
been
I feel like-
totally relegated to like the trash bin.
I feel like Clockwork's genderless. Going back to the important topic at hand.
remaining.
We're having a good time here. It's all good. So yeah, Winter Wyvern.
5 seconds
Pretty
remaining.
good save. Like almost all of the damage is physical
Really good
from
at-
tile
yeah.
snakes.
Reserve time.
Like you don't really kill people who are under Winter's thingamajigged. And if you just
It's
like
not
Winter's
great with
curse
the
somebody
sniper.
with like Drow and Luna illusions, they just die 100%. So I like that pick. Plus it gives good deep. They have a Winter Wyvern, Keeper of the Light. That's so hard to break high ground against.
Yeah,
Even
that's
with,
and
like-
sniper. Jeez.
Yeah,
I
with
can't-
sniper, right? And like a
I don't wanna
Magus
be in that game.
RPing you if you mess up. That's like so hard to break high ground, even if you are like way ahead.
Yeah, Tom Six have a really good high ground in this game. I wonder. So I think they need to carry, and it's going to be a melee carry,
I feel like this. I
most
feel like-
likely.
yeah, they think
I-
they
it
do need
should
like.
be.
I'm just so afraid that this game is just going to go super late. Tango Wing are going to like stomp the early game or something like that, and then Tunnel
I haven't had
Snakes are just
breakfast
going to
yet.
defend until like 70 minutes, and then Sniper's going to get like 12 rapiers, and then it'll just it'll just end randomly. One team winning a team fight and just ending. Whatever. I'm looking forward to it regardless. Not sure what. Let's see.
Radiant
Tunnel
team.
Snakes,
Anti-mage
yeah.
was good.
They ban out the anti-mage. I like that. He can just like split push while Keeper in the Light and Winter Wyvern. Like if these guys group up to 5-man push, Sniper, Coddle, and Wyvern can like defend forever while like anti-mage just split
10
pushes and like
seconds
gets a
remaining.
super fast battle fury. I like that.
And then just get
5 seconds
recalled.
remaining.
Yeah, and then recall into the fight. That would have been a. I would have liked
Reserve
that.
time.
Be against that. Obviously, other melee carry or other carries can do that as well. It's just that anyway, just super good at it, especially with the Magnus giving him a power. Tunnel Snakes, they got another 15 seconds here to choose who they're gonna go for. See who will give them the win in
10
this
seconds
game.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Down to the wire. Oh, I thought that was reserve
Reserve
time.
time.
They got they got
Yeah.
all the reserve. I was like, are they not picking? No, they're fine. They have a minute and 20 seconds. I was like, what? So who would you like to see from them in terms of like?
Who would I like to see?
You think they're gonna be picking a 1 now? Probably mid.
I feel like Jug is probably my first choice
Spando.
because like if you itemize correctly, you can just hop on these pretty girls and just eat them up. Oh, that sounds really
Spando.
gross.
Yeah, don't.
But
Terrorblades. That's kind of a similar
Terrorblade,
principle.
that's all right. I don't hate it. It's
Plus-
really good with the Empower because you get so much stats.
Mhm.
You can hold because all their damage on Tango Wango is kind of that like plinky damage from like
10 seconds
there's no like big
remaining.
nukes. So Metamorphosis is gonna be alright to like or not Sunder is gonna be alright to get off. That won't be too hard, you know?
Mhm.
Reserve time.
And I think it's alright. It's gonna farm fast, push down towers.
Yeah, it's the same principle. Like, even if Tango Wango like once early game is ready to like 5-man push, like they can just clear waves forever, so they can't take the tower, and then just
One
recall
thing is
Terrorblade and
scary.
avoid split pushing.
If this Terrorblade gets silenced without Manta up, he's just done. He just gets eaten.
He kind of just dies. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why you have the Winter Wyvern. They've got like no magic damage. I think Tango
They-
Wango needs some kind of burst.
Yeah, I think they're gonna need to pick another, or they're gonna pick another sport here. It's Enigma. Oh. Uh-huh. See what
See,
they
this
made
scares
for
me.
it.
This scares me because like the Winter Wyvern, that's an easy cancel.
It really is, yeah.
It's a BKB piercing, like stun, practically. So if you just cast it on the Enigma, that's
Okay, let's look at it this way. There are 2 stuns. There are 2 things that
RP.
cancel
Yeah.
Black Hole. There's RP and there's Winter Wyvern thing. I think you buy a Lincoln's and Enigma. Because RP pierces BKB. BKB
It's gonna be hard to land.
It's gonna be hard to land, and it pierces BKB. So BKB is not the item. But if you just get a Lincoln's, like what pops Lincoln's? I guess you can pop it in certain ways.
Actually, scary about tunnel snakes. One of their basically their only stuns
Seconds remaining.
are ultimate abilities.
Yeah, they do not have a
You've
lot
got
of
mana
control.
leak, but like that's like mediocre at best. I mean, for like stunning.
Yeah,
It's, like,
I guess it
reliably
technically
stunning.
stuns, but it's not like it's gonna stun an Enigma who's black holing.
Like,
Obviously.
Venge has a stun, Luna has a stun, Drow has a silence, which is great. Clockwork has his like arsenal of stuns.
I feel like this Terrorblade's gonna get kited to hell because he's so slow when he's in that metamorphosis form. I think he's just gonna get kited and kited. I mean, unless of course there's a big RP or something, he's not gonna get.
He's gonna need a BKB this game, I believe, because otherwise, Bro's just gonna be like, okay, see you later, dude.
Cool. Nice
bro.
movement speed with frost airs and metamorphosis stuff. Alright, well we're getting
Nice
right into things.
movement speed.
I'm gonna actually I gotta change the stream. I gotta change it. Let's see.
Don't forget last hits this
in-game.
time.
That's Tunnel Snakes is over there. Tango Wango's over. Shit. Whoa. Oh god. I'm sorry, viewers. This is the worst. Okay, we're good to go. We're on net worth apparently. That's not what we want. Let's introduce some heroes.
Yeah, Venge is taunting.
Over on the Radiant side, it's Tunnel Snakes. We got Spooky Ghost. He'll be playing the Keeper of the Light. Cuddle of the Light, sorry. We have Sniper. He'll be in the mid lane, picked up by your local Effingham. Your local serial killer is going to be on the... Looks like it's actually a safe lane Magnus with Patch Cable in an aggressive tri-lane top. This is the same thing they did last game. I'd like to just switch that around. Put solo Terrorblade bottom. But whatever. And then Winter Wyvern is when we played West Super. Want to introduce the Dire Heroes? Nobody's spoken this team.
Yeah, we have a taunting Vengeful Spirit here, which is young Tio. And on the Luna, we have Yugi. And on the Enigma, we have Blind Spot, who's going to be jungling this game. I think it's a mid-row ranger with on
Yeah,
MC7. And Lava on the offlane Clockwork.
So this, actually, I feel like this dual lane does win because Enigma's gonna have to be jungling. So I think that this defensive tri lane, if they choose to do that, I don't think they actually are anymore. It's a defensive dual lane with Sudaloo. Appears to be mid for now. Looking to shut down MC7 right away. Look at that.
Dire's gonna push ridiculously fast.
Dire's gonna push so fast, but the D push is there. The D push is there.
When I say Venge's weapon looks amazing.
Venge's weapon, let's see it. Hold on.
I've never seen it before.
I don't see it. There's one.
Infused Blade of the Flightless Furry.
Furry.
All season
I
2015.
believe it's furry, yes.
Yeah, it's furry. I love that. That is beautiful.
Alright. Well, so far, it's the first time this series hasn't been a first blood by this point. I'm itching a little bit. So they did rotate Sudaloo up towards the top. Patch Cable has the Poor Man Shield completed out. Gonna be nice for him. Blind Spot's just farming away. Right now, obviously, I mean, this is 2K Dota, so the jungler always leads the CS4, but Lava appears to be having a pretty good time in this one-on-one matchup. Actually, they're both about even. I think they're both exactly even right now. But, it's a good time, just a quiet laning phase while Enigma farms and everybody else tries to. 2K Dota for you, baby. I'm not judging. I'm 2K as well. Ooh, Spooky Ghost says, nah, that's enough of that. We're contesting Blind Spot's fine.
That's
Doing quite
really
a bit
rough.
of damage, but now Spooky Ghost is taking some himself. He's stunned up, but Sudaloo
And this
ECB'd
Ice
in.
Blast is gonna
Blind
hurt.
Spot taking a bunch of damage, but the blast is charged up. Blind Spot, oh! One more hit'll do it, but no, they find the combo.
No,
Now
body
Sudaloo,
blocks,
can
body
he get the
blocks.
last hit?
He's
No,
gonna
he
get
can't do it. Oh no!
Oh,
That's just
that's
tragic.
so big.
That's just tragic. That's 2 kills. Immediately go the way of Enigma and the other one who is
Revenge.
Yeah, sorry. That's just, oh, they almost had that Enigma the whole time. They didn't get it and they both died. That's just bad. That's just bad news bears. You know, it looks like Radiant's cores have been picking up some CS here in the meantime. Good for them. CS is nice. Of course, I'm going to go back to base, I guess, which could be a silver lining, but also cool. Lost 2 heroes, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
man.
ideal.
Oh man, I can't believe that Enigma survived.
He must have had like 20 health.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't see the exact health. Enigma appears to be going dreads. What? Is that the... I haven't played Enigma in a while, but I don't think that's ever been the build.
I don't
It
think that's
certainly
correct.
wasn't when I played it.
I think you most of the time I feel like it's nice to get a mech first, just like prioritizing getting that mech.
Ooh, top lane, they find this Coddle again. But so much damage. It's so deceptive. I'm like, ah, Coddle's there, he's gonna take some harass. Not worth commenting on. And then he just explodes with those 2 auras in them. Freaking
The auras
level 2
and the
stun.
yeah, 3 auras. You get the Venge,
right,
you
sorry.
have the Lunar Blessing. It is not fun.
And Drow aura as well. Oh my
And
God,
Drow,
they
yeah,
just do so
seriously.
much damage right now. And they're right now wrecking their lanes on account
Venge
of
is
that.
hitting she's hitting as much as the Luna. Like, I mean, not exactly as much. It's 3 less, but.
Crazy. All
Oh,
this going
the
on-
career.
Oh,
Nope, misses uphill. Can't
Yeah.
go for it.
Not quite. Alright,
We might try and get on the way back.
Maybe. But now they know that Pseudolus here, and they're kind of prowling around a little bit. Lava's there.
Oh yeah,
But actually, it's just
he's
going
making the
mid.
right choice here.
Lava, level 5. Lava was level 6. I think Effingham has been in trouble a lot, but not quite. I think he'd be out from the Wyvern, meanwhile. Lane, I guess they changed up these lanes here. MC7 is now on the bottom where Lava went mid.
Yeah,
Like
I guess he
think
got
Drow is
levels.
struggling a lot against
Yeah,
the-
Drow's having a bad time.
against the sniper. And Lava, once Lava gets 6, he's probably gonna want to kill the sniper anyway. So like,
Yeah,
May as
Sniper's
well already
making
be
shrapnel. Oh, Snipe! He's got that cool electrical gun.
sniper does. Well, I gotta showcase this.
It's that $30 one.
It's pretty bad.
It's really cool.
Good for you, Effingham. Congratulations on your sick cosmetic. Patch cable.
One thing I feel like this Coddle should be doing is
this is a dead Coddle. Like so much damage. Just one more click will do it.
One
No,
more
the
click.
slow's there,
Oh.
and now Patch Cable with the Metamorphosis going on to Yugi. There is a salve I heard.
Oh, we got the kill. He got the
Oh,
kill.
yeah.
I mean,
He got the
it
kill,
doesn't
but
make
now-
it good, but like makes
Oh.
it acceptable.
It's not a good trade. I thought he was just gonna explode, but these taunts. Let's chill
I mean,
out.
Venge is probably
Venge's
one of
taunt
the best
is one of-
taunts.
Well, the sound is so nice, but the visual
Yeah.
aspect isn't there. And that's my taunt analysis for the day.
How dare you?
Lava has that hook shot. Opted to not just like go kill the sniper with it. I feel like you can just kill him.
I feel like the
This level
sniper's
3
just
battery
kind of
assault.
been neglected. He's doing whatever he wants.
Lava's coming mid. Isn't really. I think you can, if you get him outside of the creep wave, I think you can just kill him. But Pseudolu's there actually, so I take that back. They're going deep onto lava.
This kind of concerns me. Like the one thing I was kind of scared about for this draft is like, Dro mid is not very good. You just feel like first question. If they try and trade with you, you just lose that fight.
Yeah.
Because you're so squishy. Until you get like your 6, and then you get some armor. But it's
Yeah.
certainly not like. It's at that point that lane is probably not going well for you unless it's a melee.
Yeah.
Sometimes melees are like all right against it, but like the sniper, I'm not sure. Or like yeah, it's just not an easy way to lane.
Yeah. This Terrorblade is having a really good time. That's one thing we haven't
Jeez,
pointed
he's almost
out.
got as much as the Enigma.
Like, I mean, yeah, that's like unheard of. Jungle's all like in 2K, jungle's like always faster. But
There's no counterplay.
there's what do you do? Just able to get MC7 going on a local serial killer. Gets the frost air off, but no. Leaks through the fog. Going on Sniper's having an okay time too. I mean, not like amazing CS or anything, but like, whatever. I'll take it. But yeah, like they didn't win top lane that hard. I mean, Luna doesn't have very much CS. In fact, everybody's past them. Like, they got those kills and stuff on Tango Wango, but they're suffering a little bit. And I think they need to... What item do they need? Maybe if they get, like... Blindspot's going for a blink before Mac. Oh, hook though, bottom lane, onto this Magnus. Oh, almost got pushed out of the cogs. That would have been tragic.
Oh, this is actually, I didn't look at this, but look at Dro. She doesn't really have much at all.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, after this tower, she's gonna get an item, but like...
treads, but like, having a really tough time.
The Enigma needs to be bottom, honestly. He needs to group up, because like, you just push so hard with a Dro Enigma. It's ridiculous.
I feel like if Enigma just got Mech first, they could have just 5-manned up and just
Mech, yeah, I don't think Blink was a good choice this game, because...
But now, like, Patch Cable and everybody, they're just sort of trading towers. I mean, you have a Drow lineup, and when you're trading kind of evenly in tower... In fact, when you're winning the tower game, you will be winning the tower game once this tower falls.
It's not...
Probably not what you
bad
want.
news bears.
Yeah, a little bit bad news there. Regardless, though.
She didn't use her precision aura during that fight though, so she can use precision aura in the next team fight. But she didn't use it for the tower.
What does precision aura really give? Range creep damage, right?
Range creep damage, but also to all the Eidolons.
Oh, right, that's true.
Like 6 times, like 50 damage roughly. 36 damage. That's
6 times 36.
and especially when she gets level 12, that's a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit of extra damage. You're right. You're right.
Attacking every 1.5 seconds. It's nothing to scoff at, jerk.
Okay, jeez. Local serial killer is going for a blink of his own. I think by the time Tango gets a blink, like, even if he like black holes, I feel like if Sudolu's playing it smart, Sudolu's just gonna save his ult for the Enigma. So Sudolu
Yeah,
is, like,
Coddle can blinding light him out of the AoE, like so like the Enigma will be in the AoE, you push him out of it, and then it's just an easy black hole. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. He's not empowering his creeps, which somewhat hurts me. Might as well, you know. Yeah, no, it doesn't do much at all, but it makes me feel good. I'm doing my part. 11 damage.
And they're grouped up pushing bottom, doing some damage to it. But like snipers defending mid, top lane, blind spot. Can't really do much to this patch cable here. There's always a Sunder to worry about, and Ryan's not skilled up, but patch cable.
I think. Who do you say has a better late game? A lot of it is team fight.
Oh, hold on, hold that thought. Because still hooks off the mark. This is really bad now. Lava is in a bunch of trouble. Has not a lot of mana. In fact, it's completely out because he ran out of his cogs. It doesn't matter though because Sudolu, he's gonna be the next target. He's juking through trees. Goes for the TP out. Do they have the stun? Yes.
Oh, that was a good wand into rocket flare.
And then yeah. So now they are gonna be able to group up and push bottom. Oh man, if they just had a mech right now, I don't know if they would have had it completed if he went mech or not. They could have just healed like, oh, so nice. The sustain would have been great. I don't like.
Do you think it's a big deal that they have 2 Ring of Aquilus?
Revenge. Nice.
Oh.
Can't stand in that shrapnel while you're getting ulted. Sorry. Who has 2 rings?
So there's an Aquila on Luna and an Aquila on Dro. And like usually it wouldn't be that big of a problem, but like the fact that they planned on grouping up and that's such a big part of their like net worth at the beginning of the game. It's a bit concerning.
It's like a misplay, but I don't think it's like the biggest thing.
It's not like game losing.
I feel like Drow is gonna excuse me. Drow's gonna be like hostile pushing elsewhere sometimes. So like you're still gonna use it, but I think it's not ideal for sure. Whereas some games, I think you can still get 2 Aquila and be pretty happy with it. This game,
yeah. I mean,
but it should be 5-manning enough that it's worse than it normally is.
The Terrorblade is on top of the net worth, but the Enigma is actually right behind him.
Oh god, I need to switch to net worth.
Yeah, that was a hit and drop. It's fine. It's 12 minutes. It's not a big. It's not a massive deal.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good time to switch. I was just.
You're gonna get reported to the casting committee.
Yeah, the casting committee's like, I don't think Pippi Man can cast for this league anymore, guys. So yeah, like they have that blink dagger, but they haven't. They've had it for a few minutes now, a couple minutes now. haven't been able to get that black hole off.
And then he's going Ags. Like I'm not a big fan of Ags on Enigma,
He's
like
going
first
Ags?
or second
You need
item.
a mag, man. Get a mag.
Like people
Make
always
Sigma
just
5
think
man.
damage on Enigma, but like that's not why you pick Enigma.
That's what-
It's always something that kind of like irks me.
Oh, they need a.
I feel like a mech first item, or at least a BKB, would do so much more for this Enigma.
No, you don't get a BKB.
Or not? Okay, yeah, but like
Do
Lincoln's,
not buy a BKB this game, please.
a defensive item. We were talking about that earlier. The defensive item is going to be very important. The Lincolns or something like that. That's going to be a big deal this game. But I don't think Axe is the play.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it is at all. I would.
Because like
much
you're gonna buy that Ags right now, and what's it gonna get you? Wait until you get a black hole, and then it affects you for 4 seconds.
And they have this lineup that just pushes towers so fast, but they just don't really have any sustain right now. And I think that that's hurting them so much, because look, this Coddle's kablooey with the other thing.
Dark dead.
Yeah,
Or
they're not
Dr-
quite.
ooh.
But Drow is super low. They
Clutch
just can't
Fairy
push
Fire.
anymore, unless they... Oh, looks like blink back fold onto 4. There is an Invis rune on this Enigma. Could be kind of big. Enigma's getting set up.
But they
Wants
have
it.
a ward there that
They
can
want
push
it.
them off.
They want it. You want this cake? I want it. I want this cake. Go black hole. I don't know if they're gonna have the follow up for it.
And Draw had to go back to base.
And Sudolu's not level 6 yet, so this actually could be huge. Gonna be hard to pop it. The only thing they have to pop it now is gonna be reverse polarity. It's difficult to do, but actually they just find this we'll drop them down.
Oh, he needs to pop the
there's
trend.
the big clockwork hook. Goes onto Sudolu. They bring down 2 and haven't had to commit black hole. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's helpful. But at the same time, Terrorblade's just splitting. Just doing Terrorblade things.
Terrorblade's not like hitting towers or anything right now. Just sort of farming up.
Well, yeah, but like everyone else's time is being wasted in this
Yeah,
fight.
that's true. I mean, they could.
Until they push this tower.
And now at the TPN, they can recall in this Terrorblade for a fight. And look at all that. Oh, God.
The damage. There's so much magical D-push. And like harass.
And they just eat a sniper ult to the face. They just can't push with all that. That's just so strong against like a push strat like that. They immediately got that Coddle, the Wyvern. Oh god, it's so good. What can you do against it?
What?
I'm just saying.
I know.
You can't push into that.
There's not a lot. It definitely doesn't feel good. I feel like maybe a smoke play could be good.
Yeah, they need to pick people off before they can push towers. And this whole series, Tango